Audio's in. We live. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Gaming News Weekly. This week has been kind of wild, bro. Sony been moving different this week. There's been a whole lot of Sony in this weekly news, and it's crazy. I'm talking about they were dropping news after news. They was good before, bro. I got the water with me. We got core for this week, so I'm about to try core. And since I got the water, it's time to talk. So first thing we gotta talk about, bro, Sony. Oh my gosh, hold on. Sony going crazy out here, bro. They were dropping news after news. PlayStation, PC, mobile, VR, nigga, TV shows. I'm like, what? What the fuck is Sony doing? What the fuck is Sony doing? But first, let's talk about PlayStation 4 into 2025. What the fuck? What the fuck, Sony? I don't know. Really don't know. I don't understand. PlayStation is doing so well. Why still support the PlayStation 4? They were touting numbers like PlayStation 5 is selling like 8,000 fucking PlayStation 5s a minute or some shit. Like some crazy ass number like that. Why are you still supporting PlayStation 4, bro? Into 2025. Sony, come on now, bro. I know you know what you're doing over there. You're a good company, bro. You've been doing great things for a while. But legit cross gen until 2025. Wow, bro. And people were talking about Xbox. People were talking about Xbox dropped cross gen this year, or supposedly. Now it's going to be next year because they ain't got no games this year. We know Xbox ain't got no games. Spider-Man 2, PlayStation 4 is probably going to fucking happen. You saw what they did with Miles Morales. They were touting all that PlayStation 5 shit, and then that shit instantly boomed on PlayStation 4. So I don't see Spider-Man 2 not going to PlayStation 4, especially because God of War is going to PlayStation 4, Horizon is went to PlayStation 4, and Gran Turismo is went to PlayStation 4. Why not Spider-Man? Why not the next Spider-Man? It wouldn't be a surprise if it doesn't. Like if Sony tried to hold that shit to PlayStation 5, a lot of people are gonna be like, come on now, what tech are y'all using that's stopping this shit from being on PlayStation 4? Especially since that PC logo is getting real big on the Sony's hemisphere over there. But I mean, Sony's gonna do what they want. Sony fans were arguing hard about this shit on Twitter. MBG was like, this looks like a good thing for Sony. Sony fans like, they don't speak for me, bro. MBG is not speaking for me. Fuck the PC market. We want PlayStation only. I'm talking, there's a PlayStation civil war over there right now over this PC, this mobile, this VR shit. It is crazy. It is crazy. Nothing to off the table for PlayStation 4 now. I swear, like legit, that's still at least 3 more years of PlayStation 4 before they go PlayStation 5 only. And it's so crazy. They were talking about how Bungie's teaching them so much to be multi-platform. They're making so many fucking live service games, which is I mean, that's not a bad thing. Sony doesn't have any games that people can play progressively over time. They have their first party third person action games. They have lots of those, hellas of those, many of those. That's why they're getting all these studios that can make games that can produce content over time. That's why they bought Bungie for the most part. It's to because Bungie is still dropping fucking content for Destiny 2. They have dropped some new shit. People going crazy. I mean, I don't fuck with Destiny. I've never enjoyed it. I tried to play it a couple fucking times. When it came to Game Pass with all the DLC, I jumped back in it again just to see if I like it, and I still don't. It feels so strange to run around and shoot. I don't know, it feels like there's so many inputs on the controller for it to be an enjoyable experience to play the fucking Destiny game. I don't know. Some people enjoy the fuck out of Destiny. People like grinding. I don't like grinding, bro. I like enjoying myself playing the game, leveling up, and progressing. That's all. Like I don't give a fuck about, oh, let me go rerun this dungeon 50 fucking times so I can grind that shit up. I don't have time for that, bro. I don't play many MMOs for that exact reason. You said Sony can't do what Nintendo does. PlayStation games cost too much to make. The console market is not enough for them. Yeah, they said that too. Because they said they like PlayStation 4 dominated like 40 something percent of the console market. And they project the PlayStation 5 to take half of it. The PlayStation 5 should control 50% of the console market. That is what Sony was saying in a little presentation thing. And I'm like, damn, Sony's really fucking confident in the PlayStation 5. I mean, it's doing great because it's not in stock and everybody wants one. Like the demand is higher than, the supply. So, people's going to be hyping that bitch up. But once that shit become mainstream, like, the numbers are going to fall. Like, how many people are going to really want a PlayStation 5 after the hype is dead? I don't know. That could be a whole lot of things. But I know Sony's been everywhere this week. Then they dropped PlayStation Plus Remastered in Asia, a couple Asian countries. PlayStation games as a service. Exactly, bro. That's what they want, bro. They making all these games as a service now. They talking about like they were working on like 15 or some crazy shit like that. I'm like, that's a lot of fucking games as a service, bro. I do expect PlayStation fans to buy all of your fucking shit and to be able to buy every fucking thing in your service game and be able to buy all your $70 fucking PlayStation 5 games. I don't know. Sony think they fans got unlimited money, bro. They probably do. They probably taking out debt so they can pay for Sony shit. I don't know. It couldn't be me, bro. It could not be me. I don't play really games as a service anyway. And after seeing what the fuck happened with Babylon's Fall, I don't know Sony knows what games as a service is. I really don't know. They know what third-person action game is. They get that shit right every fucking time. They get that shit right every fucking time. Just walk down the corridor, kill 3 enemies, cutscene. Go into another room, kill a couple more enemies, cutscene. Go to a boss battle, kill the boss, another fucking cutscene. They get that right every time, bro. Traversal, just walking for the most part, except Spider-Man. You can whip around the city. But I mean, that's not a new concept to traversal in a Spider-Man game. Every Spider-Man game had great traversal. And I swear older Spider-Man games had better traversal than this Spider-Man. But this Spider-Man looks better because it's newer. But let's talk about PlayStation Plus Remastered. Because that shit was making waves. I even made a video on that shit because I had to talk about it. PlayStation really charged people to upgrade their service for the whole fucking time. You said they easily sell a kidney to support their goddess Sony. I swear that's what Sony expects from their people, bro. Sony expects that from their people. Like, give us all the money. Technical error. Bro, the technical error part. Because, see, the PlayStation fans just let that shit fucking go when Sony said technical error. But legit, they didn't even change that shit. The people that bought that shit as a discount, they just gave them their discount back. But the upgrade path is still the same. If you want to upgrade, old dude's fucking 10 years of fucking PlayStation Plus. If he wanted to upgrade that shit to PlayStation Premium, he's still paying $1,000, bro. That shit hasn't fucking changed. PlayStation fans instantly let that shit go. And Sony's like, oh, it was a technical error. We're sorry. No, that shit's still fucking there, bro. It hasn't changed. And Sony fans, they not talking about it no more. They instantly dropped that shit after technical error. And I'm like, they wrote that shit in fine print. So you know it's real. You're not getting anything for free, bro. If you want to upgrade everything you stacked, you're paying for it. They didn't reduce the price. None of that. If you paid full price, you're getting full price. And you're upgrading that shit on full price. And I'm like, that shit's crazy. Working on a service for months, technical error in my ass. Exactly. That's not a technical error, bro. And they told the people, like legit, there's so many scripts on Twitter of people legit showing the receipt of them talking to Sony about this technical error. And they're like, no, that is exactly right. You don't get these things for free. And people were pissed. But then Sony's like, technical error. And I'm like, y'all gonna throw away all the fucking evidence all over Twitter for Sony just telling y'all, oh, we're sorry. We're still gonna do it, but we're sorry. And they should let that shit fucking go, bro. I'm like, that's sad. People trying to equate that shit to how Microsoft did with the doubling fucking Xbox Live Gold. Nigga, they didn't go through with that shit. People was like, they still did it. No, they just stopped selling gold memberships on the Xbox. You still buy them from everywhere else. You buy them physical. You can buy digital codes online from every fucking store around. Microsoft just don't sell them themselves. They stopped selling gold codes because they want people to stop buying them. That's the thing with Microsoft. They just stop selling them bitches. Like, all right, y'all can't buy them no more. It's fine. We just gonna stop selling them. Y'all can buy them from everywhere else. That's different. Sony literally making y'all pay fucking triple the fucking price for everything y'all want just to try it, bro. Just to try it. Or you have to wait until all that time lapse before you can buy it in. That shit's crazy. Sony covering ass with State of Sleep. Bro, we get into that next. Oh my gosh, bro. So after Sony fucking did all this debacle shit, and you know they appeased their fans real quick by saying I'm sorry, they announced a state of play. Instantly fanboys go crazy on Twitter, go crazy on YouTube. They started like, oh, state of play is about to be so fire. None of them read the fine print. Sony fans can't read, bro. They definitely can't fucking read because everybody hyping up like God of War is going to be a state of play. Sony legit said that state of play is for third-party games and for VR too. Third-party games and VR too. They didn't say shit about no God of War, no first party anything, bro. But all the Sony fanboys online is championing this state of play like it's going to be a fucking banger. And it's probably going to be Square Enix talking about fucking Final Fantasy. Because that was a rumor that they were in a Sony show at the beginning of June. That was the rumor we went over last week on Gaming News Weekly. This is the show they must have been talking about. Square Enix and Sony are probably going to talk about Final Fantasy on the state of play. And then they're going to do a whole lot of VR shit. Because Sony's selling VR in the fucking winter time. In holiday. And I'm like, Sony, bro, your fans are broke. None of them even got a PlayStation 5 from what they be saying, bro. All of them hype up PlayStation 5 and half of them don't even fucking have a console. And y'all want them to buy VR right now? Outrageous. Out fucking outrageous. Resident Evil 4 remake or Street Fighter 6 will be on state of play. I don't see Street Fighter going there because I don't think Capcom really fuck with Sony no more. I don't think Capcom's fucking with Sony no more. Because, I mean, they took a hard-ass hit when they got console exclusivity for fucking Street Fighter and then they didn't promote Street Fighter at all. Sony didn't promote Street Fighter at all and they had console exclusivity for Street Fighter for at least 2 of them bitches. Street Fighter ain't hit an Xbox since like 2013 or something like that. Like something crazy. Like extra long ago. And nobody noticed that Street Fighter fell the fuck off because it was stuck on a Sony platform. That's why everybody was playing Mortal Kombat. Everybody was playing fucking Tekken. Because those shits was everywhere. And them shits were fucking booming. Even Soul Calibur came back and made a fucking splash. Like, damn, what the fuck happened to Street Fighter, bro? Street Fighter was dead on the Sony platform. Legit fucking dead. Now they're making new Street Fighter. I don't expect Sony to have exclusivity for Street Fighter. I don't think Capcom's going to give them that shit. They got to make up a whole lot of fucking market in this fighting game arena with Street Fighter, bro. Because they lost a lot of it, nigga. I'm talking about, I ain't even see a professional league for Street Fighter in a while. In a long fucking while. I mean, I see more Guilty Gear fights than anything. And I think Guilty Gear is on PlayStation. But Resident Evil 4, I ain't heard shit about Resident Evil. Like, they getting a remake? Street Fighter 6 definitely coming to Xbox this year. When they dropped that trailer of Ryu looking kind of old with a beard, he definitely coming to Xbox, bro. He getting too old for this exclusivity shit. He need to make some money, bro. He need to make some money. And Capcom and Xbox has had a really good relationship this year. Well, this generation at least. So, I mean, I don't know. It could work out. It could work out. Who knows? I know a lot of Japanese developers are really giving Xbox a chance this year, and that's all we can ask for. Just give the platform a chance to get you some fans. You said Street Fighter 6 is PlayStation exclusive until otherwise. I mean, Capcom announced that shit by themselves. They didn't use a state of play. They didn't use a PlayStation platform. I don't even think PlayStation even dropped the trailer on YouTube. I think just Capcom did that shit themselves. I don't know. Because, I mean, if Street Fighter 6 was PlayStation exclusive, they would definitely have PlayStation marketing the fuck out of this game. And Sony showed what they got marketing rights to. Remember, they had that little display that showed what they had marketing rights to for the remainder of this year. Capcom and Street Fighter was not on that bitch. So, I don't know. I mean, this state of play can come and a whole lot of things can fucking change. But as of now, we don't have any news about anything. So, yeah, I mean, to me, I think it's cross-platform until Sony takes exclusivity from it. But I mean, I understand what you're saying, bro, because Street Fighter has been exclusive to PlayStation for a long ass time. At least three fucking Street Fighters. I think. I think three of them. But I don't know. I don't know. We got to see about Street Fighter. Capcom announced that to tell platform holders which one pays more to get it. That's just me. I mean, I don't know. Xbox, like if Xbox pays Capcom for Street Fighter, it's going to Game Pass day one. It's going to Game Pass day one. There's no way Microsoft is paying into Street Fighter and it doesn't go to Game Pass day one. They're not going to waste the fucking money on it. Microsoft pays people for advantages that Sony don't understand, bro. Because Sony can pay for exclusivity and then still have to sell the game. And none of them make any fucking money because nobody buys Street Fighter. But if Microsoft pays them, throw that bitch in Game Pass day one, people like it, people buy it, the community booms, whatever the fuck microtransaction system they have in place, you know, like skins and shit like that, they start booming on fucking software from Game Pass alone, that is gonna hit good for Capcom and Microsoft. But I mean, I don't think Sony's gonna do that for PlayStation Plus Remastered. I don't see them buying day-and-day games, even though they're not putting their own in there. I don't know if Sony's gonna invest to put a third-party day-and-day game in their service, which would be fucking smart. I mean, they would be hitting hard if they did that, even though they're not putting their own. You said Microsoft would buy. I mean, would pay Activision to get Modern Warfare 2 in Game Pass day one. See, I'm hearing a whole lot of conflicting things now because that would be a great ass thing, but I'm hearing Sony has still exclusive deals with this game. So I mean, if Sony still has exclusive deals with this game, I don't know if it can go to Game Pass day one. But if it still could, like, I mean, we hearing that the Activision deal might close in December. Like it's getting real close to closing. And they're like this progressing a lot faster than they expected, mostly because the FTC was trying to fucking intervene and do all this weird shit. And then none of that shit panned out. So I'm guessing now all the closets that were closed, the FTC opened them bitches, found no skeletons, and they're like, all right, then I guess we can just move this fucking deal along because they have nothing else to fucking investigate. I think that's why the deal is progressing so fast. I mean, there was definitely, what game was that? There was definitely a game that Sony paid for so it doesn't go to Game Pass day one. I forget what game it was. Like it came to Xbox. I mean, MLB made MLB The Show go to Game Pass because MLB controls that IP that Sony creates the game. That's different. MLB The Show is created by Sony. Yes, they make the game, but the license is still owned by the MLB. And they said make that bitch multi-platform. Sony couldn't do shit but say, all right, make an Xbox version of the game. And then Microsoft came in and was like, hey, we'll give y'all this many bands. Put that shit in Game Pass day one. And they didn't say fucking no. Why? Because they probably made more money off that Game Pass deal than they made for all the fucking sales on PlayStation. So they take the guaranteed money, it goes to Game Pass day one, and they don't have to care about the sales on the Xbox platform. They didn't have to care about the sale. Yeah, Activision owns Call of Duty. Yeah, but Activision made these Sony deals way before they got bought by Xbox. So who knows what those deals have in it? Because why couldn't Microsoft get one for Cold War or for Vanguard? Because both of those games definitely needed a fucking Game Pass deal. I mean, yeah, like these deals are old as fuck. So I don't know if Activision and Sony still has something going with this deal that keeps it from going in Game Pass. Because even right now, there's not an Activision game in Game Pass. Not one of them. And Activision and Microsoft have a pretty good relationship. But all the Sony money that they took so many years ago when PlayStation 4 was booming, is they have to pay all that shit back first. And I don't think Activision just getting over that in another year or two. I think it's going to be probably another like 2 years of PlayStation before Microsoft have complete control over that shit. Unless Microsoft want to get sued. Which I don't think they want to go through a whole legal battle with Sony or Active Entertainment over one fucking Call of Duty game. Like, it's probably not gonna be that big a deal. So who knows? Sony's just using platform advantage. That's exactly what that is. Like, Microsoft did the same thing with the 360 era. They leveraged a whole lot of fucking companies with the 360 era. Because why? Everybody loved the 360. Even though 360 had Red Ring of Death, 360 had all these other fucking issues going on, they still were winning in, like, for the people, bro. Platform sales were everything. And they were making fucking money. And they made a whole lot of deals with Call of Duty and shit on the 360. I remember getting fucking Black Ops 2 like 3 days earlier shit on Xbox because we had an Xbox. Not because Xbox was selling better or whatever the fuck. It's just they had a platform lead. They came with Activision with the deal. Activision's like, all right, y'all selling more consoles, so I mean, we'll take the deal with you. We got that shit 3 days early. PlayStation niggas had to wait. And we were online gaming. Boom, in Black Ops 2, PlayStation niggas couldn't even play the game yet. So I understand what's going on. We've been through this cycle already. Sony just had a banger of a fucking generation with PlayStation 4. And that platform leap is not going anywhere. Not anytime soon, anyway. Because, I mean, Sony's fucking up. They keep fucking up every week. But, I mean, they fan base is holding firm that Sony's going to get this right, even though they keep getting slapped in the face with some more crazy Sony shit. They're not going to let it go, though. They're going to keep that. They're going to keep holding it. And it's like, all right, I mean, if y'all want to stay loyal to the heart, I mean, I keep that. I mean, yeah, Game Pass is definitely going to be the saving grace for the whole Xbox platform. It just has to get support. And that support takes money. And that money comes from somewhere. And all they got to do is get the deals going. But, I mean, there's a whole lot of Game Pass deals right now that we probably don't know about. There's probably quite a bit of Game Pass deals we don't fucking know about. There's a lot of indie deals that we did hear about at the Japanese showcase. And some of them games look pretty good. They look crazy. But, I mean, those are indie games. There's some big games. But still, there's like Call of Duty coming to Game Pass would be a big-ass fucking deal. Would be a big, like a massive-ass deal. But, like, we not gonna get that for a while, probably. I mean, I would be happy to be fucking wrong right now. I would love to be wrong. But like there's a whole lot of other shit that goes into making a Game Pass deal that is not just, hey, we'll give you this much money. Because some companies don't even care, bro. They like, oh, we want to sell it to everybody anyway. We don't give no fuck. So it has to be the right deal at the right time. Hopefully we can get one of those soon, because you know Microsoft still has to make up for Starfield being empty in November. They have to place something right there. And I mean, Call of Duty comes out in October. Could it come to Game Pass in a week or 2 weeks? Who knows? Like, they can easily make a deal. It's just, can they? It's the question. Yeah, the showcase is gonna be in what, another 2 weeks? The Xbox showcase anyway. The state of play is coming next week, and we'll see what they have there for their third party deals and they VR deals. I don't know what Sony expects to do with VR when y'all didn't sell VR1. I don't understand why they go back into the VR space, bro. Nobody cared about VR. I don't think any Sony fans cared about VR. And Sony's right back in the VR space. And I'm like, damn, I don't know a single PlayStation fan that I've talked to personally that buy PlayStations that fucked with the VR, bro. I don't know any of them. I really don't know where the fuck the VR fans are. But hopefully they're happy about VR 2 being $400 for their $500 PlayStation 5. I just hope that they're happy with that. I want to know the pricing of these VR games, though. Because we haven't seen a VR game from Sony yet. Like a VR 2 game, we're going to see that at the state of play. What the fuck is the pricing for the VR games? Because, I mean, if they try to Kill a nigga with like $50 for a VR game. I know Sony's gonna die. They're gonna die on arrival with that fucking VR too if they shit is overpriced. Just like their PlayStation 5 games are just kind of too overpriced. You said worth it? Fucking dumb. Because I mean, they said they're gonna have like 20 PlayStation VR 2 games at launch. Some wild ass number like that, which is a lot of fucking games for a VR headset that nobody's gonna buy. That's a lot of investment. Unless those games are like little mini games, like the robot game that they was hyping up to play with the DualSense. Like if it's a whole lot of MeBot games like that, then I mean it's not gonna be too much. But if they talking about like Iron Man VR or some shit, like a game they really have to put some fucking money in, then that'd be wild. Sony is investing a lot into VR that they're not gonna make that money back. I mean it's a failed venture. But they said they invested in fucking in phone games. I was like, mobile? What the fuck? Half-Life. I mean, the Half-Life game might bring some heat, but like Half-Life has already been out for a while on PC. And I mean, if Sony like buys a port for that, I mean that'd be cool and all. But like everybody that wanted to play that game already played it on PC. And I know PlayStation fans are not waiting to play fucking Half-Life on VR. Abandoned VR? Oh my gosh, bro. We still don't know shit about Abandoned. Where's the next piece of the trailer, bro? What happened to Blue Box Game Studios? I'm still confused on that whole fucking thing. But I mean, it's another PlayStation thing that nobody fucking knows anything. Nobody knows anything, bro. It's all up in the air at that point for Abandoned. Abandoned might turn into a VR game. If it's real anyway. Who fucking knows what is going on with that shit, bro? They might just cancel the fuck out of it. They probably need to cancel the fuck out of it, bro. Because like, when the fuck was it scheduled to come out? We don't know. We don't know anything. All we know is it's abandoned. They abandoned it. Abandoned is abandoned. That shit's gone. It's a scam. Somebody said that, bro. Who the hell made a video about Blue Box Game Studios being a scam? There's a YouTube video, bro. Like a big YouTuber made a YouTube video talking about how Blue Box Game Studios is a scam. They've been scamming people for years, like on Steam and shit. Like they make like this half finished ass game. People will buy it. That bitch don't even fucking work, and then they just be gone. And it's like, damn, they really been honing people. I don't know. Sony better not have fell for no dumbass shit like that, bro. They better get some results over there. They got Herman Host. They got Jimothy. They good at telling lies and shit. I know they can find a liar. There's no fucking way. They're the best at telling lies to the gaming industry, and they don't know a liar when they see one. Impossible. I don't believe it. Sony needs Life of the Black Tiger too? Fucking dumb. Oh shit. Oh shit, and other news, bro. Fucking Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, y'all remember Xbox Game Pass was going crazy on the fucking Twitterverse. Everybody was unsubscribing from Game Pass, bro. I made that one community post asking people were they unsubscribing to Game Pass. That's because of the Twitter people. All those journalists were talking about how they unsubscribing to Game Pass. Xbox ain't got no games. They were touting the fuck out of it on Twitter. Then Kotaku chimed in, bro. Kotaku chimed in. And Game Pass's Twitter account cooked their ass on their own fucking post, bro. Some of the funniest shit I've seen in gaming in a long time. I wanted to make a video on that shit when it happened so bad because I seen the fucking update come through. I seen the fucking post when it happened. And that bitch blew the fuck up. And then Sony fans were coming to Kotaku's fucking support. They were like, oh no, you can't be a gaming company saying shit like this. They were cooking Kotaku ass, bro. PlayStation fans had to come to save Kotaku from Game Pass, bro. That's the craziest shit you can see on the internet. Xbox Game Pass, whoever runs their Twitter account is a fucking demon, bro. He went over there and cooked their ass. And then like developers and shit came too. Developers and shit really pulled up and came too to talk about Game Pass is some of the best shit they ever been a part of. There was an indie dev that legit told motherfuckers, bro, because PlayStation fans on there talking about how Game Pass don't support the devs. They like, bitch, Game Pass has bought 2 games from him because he has a small team, and he was talking about how Game Pass legit paid for the whole development of his fucking game to put in a Game Pass day one. Paid the whole fucking development cost, so he doesn't have to worry about making money back on how much he spent on the game. Microsoft paid that so he could drop his game in Game Pass day one, and I'm like, they really paid this man his whole fucking development cost. And they saying Xbox don't support devs. He's like, so if y'all think Game Pass doesn't fucking support the devs, you're stupid. Y'all don't play games. Y'all don't know shit about games. I'm like, developers really on Twitter going crazy for Game Pass, bro. Yeah, Xbox needs to legit shut these dumbass fucking what you call it, journalists up, bro. Cause Kotaku always saying some crazy wild shit, bro. They always have some garbage ass headline. I think I made like 2 or 3 videos about Kotaku as making just shit headlines about Xbox for the clicks, bro. And they get the fucking clicks because everybody want to read what the fuck y'all talking about. Then they reference like some bullshit on Twitter, some random ass person that nobody knows about. And then they close their fucking argument and they get the click from viewers. And it's like, Kotaku, just shut up. Somebody stop them. That's all my videos about Kotaku was exactly like that. Somebody need to stop their ass, bro. Because they just get people to bite by saying the most outlandish shit in the headline. And it's the good buddy Kotaku every fucking time, bro. Every time. That shit's so annoying. I mean, yeah, bro. They legit just, whoever pays them, they're gonna smear campaign somebody. And I mean, whatever gets them the most money. And hating Xbox makes a lot of fucking money. Why do you think all the PlayStation fanboys on YouTube are bigger than the Xbox fanboys on YouTube? Because there's not a lot of Xbox fans that give a fuck about anything. Because they somewhere playing fucking games. But you see PlayStation fanboys got like 30,000 people in their chat all talking about, yeah, fuck Xbox, they're so trash. You understand why that is. It's because, nigga, PlayStation fans don't play games, bro. They just here to talk about how Xbox has none of them. None of them niggas are actually playing games. No PlayStation fanboy on the PlayStation platform is playing games, bro. But they're definitely talking about that shit. And they have a whole audience of people exactly like them doing the same fucking thing. Talking about, I've seen so many fanboys online, bro, that go live like 3-4 times a week. And I'm like, I can barely fucking schedule one, nigga. I ain't got the time. I ain't got the time to go live that many times. I ain't got the time. I make my YouTube videos because I be playing games. I can just hit record while I'm playing the fucking game and get some gameplay out. That's what I do. Yes, they play Twitter, bro, and they play YouTube. That's why PlayStation fanboys are so fucking popular. Not even really popular, but when you see their channels and you see like 100,000 fucking subscribers, what the fuck is 100,000 of y'all talking about? Oh, how Xbox is trash. Okay, that makes a lot of money. It makes a lot of fucking money for them, and I mean I applaud it. I'm not gonna be mad. Like, I mean they playing a really good game over there. There's so many, like, when they tell me like MBG and them used to be Xbox fans and then they turned PlayStation fans. I mean, they not going back to Xbox fans. Why? Because they blew the fuck up hating Xbox. Why the fuck would they go like Xbox again, even though Xbox is doing great? It's a smart business venture. There's no reason for them to stop doing what they're doing when Sony fans are paying them $20-$30 to just say hi, fuck Xbox on they fucking live stream. I would do it too. If I was a man of small morals, no judgment. But I'm not. I just like playing games, bro, and talking about it. So that's why I'm here. When I have the time to, anyways. Because sometimes I don't, and I be fucking up. But I be trying to make sure on Sunday I can at least get Gaming News Weekly out. I try to make that a mission of mine. Every Sunday, Gaming News Weekly, 2 o'clock. I don't know what it is in y'all time, but in my time, it's 2 o'clock p.m. But yeah, Sony fans, they all over Twitter, bro. I swear. I go on Twitter. That's why I don't use Twitter. Not a lot, not to like talk, but to look. Just to look and to watch. I like to see the fucking breeding ground of stupidity that is Twitter. You said it's 10 p.m. here. Damn, bro. That's deep in the night. That's deep in the night. What the fuck would I be doing at 10? I'd probably be playing Smite or some shit. Usually at 10 o'clock at night, we get on Smite because everybody finally off work. and we go play Smite. We play Smite for like 2 hours or some shit. Get some crazy games in, and then like we go about our morning. At that point, it'd be like fucking noon, not noon. What's the other one? Midnight. But in other Sony news, bro, what the fuck is up with these TV shows, bro? God of War and Horizon Zero Dawn, bro. TV. I thought fucking Last of Us was gonna be just one of those like weird ass ventures that they were going for with HBO. But I think they called every fucking studio and they got them to make a fucking Sony game. Gran Turismo is, I think, getting a movie. Which I'm like, Gran Turismo don't even have a fucking story, does it? What the fuck is Gran Turismo about? I don't remember. But they getting a fucking movie. It's gonna be a racing movie. It's not gonna be fucking good. Yeah, Horizon Forbidden West. Yeah. I swear, Horizon fell off from Horizon Zero Dawn to Horizon Forbidden West. Nobody fucking cared, bro. Nobody cared about Horizon Forbidden West. It's Forgotten West now, bro. It's crazy. But they're getting a fucking TV show from, I think, Amazon. And I'm like, what? What? Amazon is making a fucking Horizon TV show. And Netflix is making a fucking God of War TV show. I mean, I think Sony went right with the Netflix deal for God of War. Because Netflix is going to spend a lot of fucking money to make God of War good, just like they did The Witcher. They're going to spend a lot of fucking money to make sure God of War is good. So I understand why they gave God of War to Netflix. But why the fuck would Amazon pick up Horizon to try to make a game out of it? I mean, oh shit, they switched it? Oh no, oh no. I mean, Amazon might make God of War like they do with like The Boys and shit. Because The Boys is kind of like, you know, outrageous sometimes. But I don't know if God of War is going to be, I don't know. Now that's switching. Because I think I read that fucking wrong. But Amazon making a God of War, I don't know. Because Amazon doesn't have that many good shows to reference. So Netflix might get the better deal out of that. With Horizon, even though Horizon's the deader franchise. I mean, they might do it some good. But Amazon with God of War, I don't know. Because all I know is Invincible from Amazon. Yeah, like I understand, like the shit they do in The Boys with a God of War show is gonna be it's gonna be good. You know, they're gonna have it rated R, you know, adult only type shit. Yeah, The Boys is great, and I'm talking about they put some fucking shit in The Boys, bro. Homelander and them be doing some off the wall shit, bro. And I'm like, y'all put this shit in a TV show. Don't stop. Like that's exactly like I understand, bro. Like that's entertainment you won't find anywhere else. But like I don't know how the fuck I don't even think Amazon puts that much effort into like the actors they have in The Boys definitely carry the fucking show. Not just the writing of The Boys. Like the writing of The Boys is alright at best. But the actors performing in The Boys carry the fucking show. How the fuck are they gonna cast for the show to carry God of War? What story are they gonna be telling? I don't know. That's an interesting thing, bro. Why would Amazon get God of War and not Netflix? I don't know. Netflix would have boomed God of War though. Yeah, HBO has The Last of Us there. I remember when they made that. And I think I seen like a screenshot or something of like the set of the show, and I mean it just looks like The Walking Dead with 2 characters and not 8. So I mean, all right, it's gonna be. Hopefully they get the zombie things right. What do they call the zombies in The Last of Us? Gran Turismo was getting a show. I thought it was getting a movie. It's getting a TV show. Who the fuck is making that? Who's making the Gran Turismo? It better not be Paramount. I mean, I think Paramount did good with the Halo show. Clickers? What the fuck is... Oh, yeah, that's the name. Oh, that's the name of the zombie. I just got fucking... I'm like, who the fuck is Clickers, bro? I never heard of that streaming service. But, yeah, Clickers are the name of the zombies in The Last of Us. Yeah, hopefully they get that shit right. because like all those things were kind of like floral. It was kind of like what the fuck do you call it, bro? I'm trying to remember like the game with all those weird ass creatures in it. Scarlet Nexus with all those weird ass like floral creatures, bro. It's gonna be like that, just like realism. You know, brain shit. Yeah, I know the pathogen that makes them is like fungal, but like the way they transform the body plant like is what's so strange. And then spores and shit be spurting everywhere. The clickers were always cool as hell. See, I enjoyed that part of The Last of Us, especially like the first game, because in the second game, people were just beating the shit out of fucking zombies. Like that shit, like zombies were not a thing to be feared in The Last of Us 2. In The Last of Us 1, when you're a little ass kid and like a clicker see you and you're fucking dead, like that shit was actually really fucking good for the show. And it made them not as zombie like as other zombie games did. Especially like Days Gone and shit with those extra running ass zombies. And all you do is shoot them bitches a couple times. They just die. Like there was no fear from the fucking Days Gone zombies. Except when it's like a myriad of them bitches on there. Oh yeah, Stranger Things. Yeah, me and my girlfriend watched the first episode. And I'm confused as fuck because we only seen the first episode. So I have to see the rest of it to like understand. But the first episode confused the fuck out of me, bro. I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? I don't know. I didn't forget nothing from the last couple seasons, but everything that was happening in the first fucking episode, that shit was like, what the fuck is happening to this show, bro? I was confused. I'm still confused. I can't wait to watch the second episode later just to get that going. But like the clickers in The Last of Us 1 was terrifying. Clickers in Last of Us 2, soft ass niggas, bro. I'm talking about Ellie was beating them bitches up with hands. Just punching them and shit. And I'm like, you're punching a fungal zombie. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? She was brave as hell, bro. But the clickers in the first game was definitely like an enemy to be feared. And it made the zombie interactions a lot more weighty to the story. Because they weren't just living in a zombie apocalypse. They were surviving that bitch. The Last of Us 2, they just was brutalizing zombies at that point. They picking them up, slamming them and shit, stabbing their fucking faces off. And I'm like, oh, well, zombies ain't shit no more. They kind of lost that dynamic. But yeah, The Last of Us is, I mean, the Stranger Things coming back is actually some fire, bro. That first episode was definitely kind of devastating, though. They were ruined with the remake, don't worry. Oh my gosh, bro, I forgot the fucking Last of Us remake is coming. If they ruin the zombie parts of The Last of Us 1, Last of Us is big dick. Because, I mean, I don't like the story already. I'm gonna use this little girl to save the world. And then by the end, you're like, oh, I'm too attached to this little girl. I'm not going to save the world no more. That shit was fucking dumb to me, bro. That shit took me for a loop. And it still doesn't make no fucking sense to me. My friends then was like, oh, no, he sees her as a daughter now. Bitch, you lost your daughter. Like 5 years back, bro. 10 years back. I don't know how fucking long ago when his daughter got shot by the officer. And then the officer didn't shoot Joel. That shit still pisses me off to this day, bro. When I see that bullshit ass cutscene where this nigga Joel's daughter gets shot and he doesn't take a fucking shell. And then his brother comes and save him out of nowhere with the revolver. I was so pissed, bro. They could have made that shit so much more realistic if Joe at least took a couple shots, bro. That nigga let off 3 rounds. His daughter got hit with 1 of them. 2 of them bitches missed. That shit still annoys me, bro. And that nigga's a sharpshooter, bro. He saved Joe and them from 2 zombies on both sides of his head. Didn't miss a single fucking shot. But he couldn't hit Joel's ass. And he hit a fucking 6-year-old or 8-year-old. Whatever, however the fuck old his daughter was. You say I don't care about stories in games. I mean, it's not just, I mean, the gameplay of The Last of Us wasn't that good either. Like, shooting was clunky as hell, nigga. Hand combat was clunky as hell too. So I mean, like, gameplay definitely wasn't holding that game up for me either. It's just like when that cutscene happened and I watched that shit, I was like, what the fuck? Like, how did he miss? That was the only thing I was saying the whole time. How did that man fucking miss when he was a fucking marksman 5 minutes before he got that call telling him to gun them niggas down? A legit marksman, bro. Go watch the fucking footage back if you don't believe me. Mans didn't miss a single bullet saving them from the zombies running at their ass. Running full fucking speed, but you can't hit a nigga and a child standing 5 feet in front of you with an M16 that you just bodied moving targets with. Come on now, bro. You can't make me believe that shit. That's why I love. I mean, FromSoft games, they blend story and gameplay so well because so many things are told through the world and traveling, not just from like story cuts and like reading boards and like picking up fucking newspapers that have an article on it from 6 years ago that tells you what happened in the city. Like, they tell stories as you walk through the world, getting your ass stepped on. So when you pull up to your first boss battle and a boss talking to you about how, nigga, I survived 350 battles full of fucking blood, guts, and zombies, nigga, and you think you gonna stop me, weak ass boy, and then he beat your ass and he call you some fuck shit, like, you understand, like, alright, this nigga's actually a demon. I need to go get good to fight him. That's what FromSoft does so well with their storytelling, bro. So you learn so much about them from like characters you save from like weird situations and like storylines that you complete with like some random ass traveler over there or getting betrayed by a nigga that you thought was your friend. Like, that's how the story interactions go in FromSoft games, and that shit work. Like, even in like what is it called? In Bloodborne, when you find that little girl at the window, you don't even get to see the fucking character you're talking to. But you interact with this little girl at a window, and she's talking about how she lost her fucking parents. Her mom left to go do something, and then she describes like what her mom was wearing and shit like that. You go fight a boss, and then you find her fucking mom's like fucking scarf covered in blood, and then you know exactly what the fuck that mean, bro. Her mom got slaughtered by this boss, and you go back and you and you have to tell this little girl your mom's fucking dead. That is good storytelling right there. That ain't got shit to do with the main plot, but I mean, that's good storytelling in like the world building aspect of the game. Like, shit was going down. Sony games are interactive movies, bro. Legit, you watch them bitches for like 30 minutes. Like, have you played The Order? You watch that bitch the whole fucking time. The game's like 3 hours long. You watch it for 2. You shoot things for like half an hour, and then the credits are rolling. Have you tried Sniper Elite 5? It's dope. Yeah, I got a gameplay up today, I think. I think it went up today. I think hopefully it don't go up tomorrow and I just leak that shit. Leak my own content. But yeah, I think it went up today. Yeah, I played it. Dropped in Game Pass day 1. I was in there quick scoping niggas because that's all I like to do in those games. I never really beaten the game. I think I said that when I started it. That I never really beat a Sniper Elite game. I've only just went in there and slow-mo scoped somebody just to see the x-rays. That's it. That's all I love about those games. The x-ray shooting. That shit is so fun, bro. That shit is so fun. I wish more games did that. That's like showing me where I shoot these niggas and why they're so hurt. Because when I zoom in, you hold your breath, that reticle gets small and get red, and you let that bullet go, and all you see is that bullet fly out your fucking gun in slow motion just to hit this man in the fucking neck and blow out every freaking muscle, tendon, and bone in his fucking neck, and his head just fall off. Lovely. Spectacular. The ball x-ray. I said that in my video too, bro. Shoot niggas in the balls in Sniper Elite. I think it was either 3 or 4, where you had to like shoot Hitler's balls off or some shit. That was my only fucking quest in the whole game, bro. Shooting off testicles, bro. I had to be real good at shooting niggas' balls off. I'm talking about getting both of them bitches in one shot. Trying to freaking triple collapse some niggas' balls. I seen a YouTube video about a dude like triple collat like 3 niggas, all ball sack. He shot, I'm talking about he shot through the side of this nigga. Blew his fucking balls off, bro. Blew 2 other nigga balls off with the same bullet. And I'm like, you're a god. I worship this man now. How did you get that shot lined up? I don't understand. You're a fucking menace for that. And that's the shit I love about that game. I still don't know the story. The fucking the main character, why the fuck is his voice so deep, bro? That shit distracted the hell out of me when he first talked. And that nigga, I'm talking about that nigga voice was deeper than Kratos, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? You do not look like you should sound like that. You should sound like a normal ass, Joe. Yeah, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I think I dropped a video on that yesterday. I watched the trailer, reacted to it a little bit, and then talked shit to EA ass on my video because why the fuck we ain't got no more Dragon Age content when it's been 8 years when Jedi Fallen Order came out 3 years ago. Jedi Fallen Order had a 4-year cycle for their game. It came out 3 years ago, bro. Why the fuck Dragon Age ain't out yet, EA? It's been 8 years, bro. 8. How the fuck is Respawn still punching out all the shit for Apex and still dropping Jedi Survivor in a 4-year window when Dragon Age team of BioWare haven't made a damn thing in 8 years and they're still not even ready to put the game out? When I saw that Jedi Survivor shit, it cooked me so hard, bro. I was so upset when I seen that shit drop. Even though I'm so excited for the fucking game. That tells me BioWare is fucking struggling over there, bro. Cause it's been 8 years. And we ain't seen no fucking Dragon Age, bro. We ain't seen no fucking Dragon Age. 8 years. That's crazy. And EA ain't said a damn thing about Dragon Age. Legit, we was in a conference call. Cause you gotta go on conference call when you're like investor meetings and shit. So legit, you in an investor meeting, they talking about gains and shit like that. They don't even bring up fucking BioWare, bro. Except the Mass Effect team. And I'm like, where the fuck is the Dragon Age team, bro? What the fuck? Bro, that shit pissed me off. It's so crazy, bro. Just like when you go to AT&T investor calls, bro, they talk about everything. They don't give no fuck. They talk about everything. You gotta vote on shit. It's so crazy. But I mean, I enjoy it. For the most part, I think, who the fuck investor meeting is coming up next? I think Sony's is coming up next. You said they'll shut down. No, they won't. That's one thing I don't think they would do. I don't think they'll shut down BioWare if BioWare fumbles a bag. Because BioWare fumbled 2 bags already, bro. They fumbled 2 bags already. Andromeda fumbled. I enjoyed the fuck out of the game. I got the collector's edition right there to fucking prove it. I got a fucking big ass RC car Nomad in that bitch. I can drive with my phone right now. That shit is lovely. I enjoyed the fuck out the game. I think they definitely extended that bitch too far. But other than that, they not shutting down BioWare. And then they fumbled the Anthem bag. Well, the second half of Anthem's bag. Because the first half, definitely boom. They made a lot of fucking money off Anthem. Especially like the first month it dropped. It was booming. It was a spectacle. Everybody fucking loved it. Once the content dried out, Anthem fucking died. EA fumbled that bag. They even fumbled Anthem 2. Or Anthem 2.0, because they was going to revamp Anthem and re-release it for next gen. And they canceled that shit. But EA is still, BioWare is still alive. Because they made Mass Effect Legendary Edition. And they made a whole lot of fucking money back. So, EA doesn't have a good studio except Respawn. I don't know. Because, DICE is still good. Even though they kind of fucking up. DICE is still like a top tier studio. It's just the direction EA wants them to go with Battlefield doesn't work for fucking Battlefield. Just like it didn't fucking work with Mass Effect. And EA is learning that shit now. Because the only company they haven't intervened with since they bought them was fucking Respawn. Respawn was the only one. And since they haven't fucked with Respawn has been producing for them. Even when Titanfall 2 flopped because they lost the fucking Call of Duty and Battlefield all at the same time. And I think like Battlefront 2 or some shit was out. So many games dropped around Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 ended up still being an amazing game. It's just the multiplayer of the game never blew up like they wanted it to. They even gave They even gave fucking EA Apex Legends because they know they couldn't save Titanfall 2. We can't save Titanfall 2. Here's Apex Legends. And that shit blew the fuck up. It makes billions of dollars for EA. They love them bitches for that. And then they made Jedi Fallen Order. A single player story game. You just played through that bitch. Had a good old time. You beat the game. Lovely. It was done. They put a little bit more content in there. Just to like keep people, interested in the story a year later. And EA was like, damn, Respawn, y'all really doing good work over there. Keep up the good work. And Respawn was like, all right, we're going to go make our next game now, EA. And they're like, all right. Like, the intervention that EA has put into other studios, especially like Visceral and shit like that, how they shut down all these crazy good studios because the things EA wanted from they games didn't fucking pan out. They didn't do that to Respawn. They haven't done that to Respawn. So, I mean, as long as they fucking don't do it to Respawn, Respawn's still going to make good games. That's why they look like the only good studio out there. But EA definitely pressed DICE to change their shit. Press EA to change their shit. Press Visceral to change their shit. And who else did they press? Because they shut down quite a bit of studios. EA had a lot of fucking studios, bro. And they fumbled all them bitches. The only one they haven't fumbled is Respawn. Which is good. We don't want Respawn to fumble. But EA, they're prone to fumbling companies because they want to make more money. But as long as Respawn has Apex and Apex is making them fucking billions, I think Respawn get to do what they want. Because they're making money for EA. That's all they care about. Is that studio profitable? Yes, by a fucking lot. They shut down Pandemic. What the fuck did Pandemic make? Hold on. Oh shit, I remember this logo. Oh fuck. I forgot all about fucking Pandemic, bro. I remember that fucking logo. That's crazy. I remember the fucking Pandemic logo. Cause yeah, they made the one shooting game. It was like Cold War. Where he was like stuck behind enemy lines. It was like a espionage game. Damn. I forgot all about that shit, bro. Holy shit. Wait, Pandemic owned Destroy Our Humans? Pandemic used to own... Yeah, Saboteur is the name of the game, bro. That's the name of the game. Bro, that shit was fire back in the day. That shit was fire. I swear it was like World War II or it was the Cold War. It was one of those eras where it's like back in the day, stuck behind enemy lines. You had to just make some shit up to get through that. That shit was good. That shit was fucking good, bro. Damn, I forgot all about Pandemic Studio, bro. That shit's wild. I didn't even know they shut that studio down. EA has so many IPs that they shut down and just left to fucking rot. And that's why everybody was looking like when all the headlines was going around that EA is selling. Even though all those headlines was fake as fuck because EA wasn't selling. EA was just trying to get their ass a shimmy deal like fucking Activision has. But still remain in control of the whole fucking company. That shit not panning out. But there's rumors going around that Disney might just fuck around and give EA what they want. Which would, I don't know what it would do for Disney, but for EA, it definitely secure the fuck out of them. Yeah, I remember when they shut down Visceral, and then they turned Visceral into Motive. So they shut down Visceral Games, and they shut down another studio, and combined them together and made EA Motive. And EA Motive is the ones that are remaking Dead Space. So Visceral's still around, they just not called Visceral Games no more, they are Motive now. So yeah, I remember when that happened, and I was like, "What the fuck, EA? Why y'all shutting them down?" But then when they made Motive, And I'm like, I kind of understand. Y'all combine them two studios together because I think they were in the same region or something like that. Like, fuck it, y'all both work together. Give us a new Dead Space game, which Dead Space Remastered is coming, or the Dead Space remake. But I mean, I played Dead Space 1 for a legit like 5 minutes, and I cut that shit off, bro. Cause the what the fuck was coming to get me, bro, and that shit was scary, and I cut that shit right the fuck off because I can't play horror games. I'm just soft as fuck like that. But yeah, EA's fucked a lot of shit up. But they still own BioWare, so as long as they own Mass Effect and Dragon Age, I really gotta listen to what the fuck they say. I'm really in tuned to EA until they get rid of that shit. I mean, like, Skate and shit's still coming too. I don't know when the fuck Skate 4 is coming. Who knows if EA is having an EA Play this year. They skipped out last year. They've been holding a whole lot of shit back. We don't know what the fuck EA is making. Hopefully somebody can just buy fucking IP from them. Hopefully they're willing to fucking sell that shit, bro. That's what's annoying about EA. They don't want to sell none of the shit they not using, but they got all this shit they're not fucking using. And it's probably why they want a bigger company to, like, give them money so they can take risk and bring back old IP. But, like, Def Jam and shit like that, like, come on now, EA, bro. There's no fucking way you couldn't make a Def Jam game right now and that shit don't fucking pop. Especially if it's just as good as Def Jam was back then. You could just remake an old ass Def Jam game. You don't even gotta make a fucking new one. Just re-release Def Jam again. And that shit will fucking pop. They still got Maxes out there that still make The Sims. But like Maxes just fell off for me. Even though The Sims 4 is so fucking crazy and big. So intuitive. So inventive. All that crazy shit. The Sims 3 is a better fucking game. You said at least they make some games, unlike Konami. Oh my, see, Konami's one of those companies, bro, that don't have the manpower to make a lot of games. So Konami usually uses like second parties to make their games, but nobody really wanted to fuck with Konami, especially after what he did to Kojima. So they kind of been like out of, like, dead in the water a little bit. But now I think they're coming back. Because they still like releasing shit for like anime stuff. For sure. They're still working on anime stuff. I think they're still working on their soccer game. I think they're still working on a soccer game. But other than that, like, they really don't have a lot of teams to make games for them. I know they're still doing anime stuff for sure. But other than that, yeah, I really don't know what the fuck Konami's doing with their IPs. Which is some crazy shit because like Konami has some really good fucking IP. Which they could definitely leverage if they port them bitches out or like, you know, contract them out. But Konami's one of those people that want probably a lot more money than they're fucking worth. And they might not want to have to deal with that shit. But I mean, if Sony really gets the deal that they want with Silent Hill, then it might work out. I mean, Bandai definitely. I fuck with Bandai hard because they really put in work for anime games for sure. But like, Capcom, I mean, unless they make Dragon's Dogma 2 or at least fucking announce that bitch for me, I don't know what the fuck Capcom is doing, bro. I mean, they still do good with like Monster Hunter, I guess. But other than that, like, Street Fighter was on PlayStation for fucking ever, so I mean, we can't really talk much about Street Fighter. I don't know really much for Capcom now. I mean, Resident Evil was still booming. So, you know, Resi 8 came out. You know, Lady Dimitrescu was a big-ass fucking deal. It hit hard. Everybody loved it. So, I mean, those things are still hidden. Devil May Cry has been dead to me since Devil May Cry 3, bro. Like, Devil May Cry 3 was the last Devil May Cry I played. That was on PlayStation 2. I was like, yay fucking big. and that shit was good. Devil May Cry now, I don't know. I really don't like that shit. I really do not like Devil May Cry. What was it, 4 or 5, whatever the next gen upgraded one was when the Series X and PlayStation 5 first came out. You said Devil May Cry 5 was great. I mean, I played it, and I was like, yeah, this shit not for me. I mean, the combat is not for me no more. It doesn't feel, what do you call it? Destructive enough for me. Like when I play games, I want combat to be more reactive than like interactive. If you kind of understand what I'm saying, cause like when I hit people when I play Elden Ring and niggas fall, that is what I want when I play a fucking game now. I don't want to just hit a nigga 3,000 times and they just stand there and get slashed by me. Like that shit doesn't feel good. It feels like I'm just hitting something, like hitting just an inanimate object until it just bursts into dust and you pick up some crystal shit from it. Like that's why I didn't play like the Final Fantasy Origins game, cause that I played the demo. That shit felt exactly like that. You get slashed at one thing with this big ass sword until it just fades away, and I'm like, yeah, bro, this is not for me. It doesn't feel satisfying to hit something in games like that. And I understand like there's combo moves, you can juggle things, but like that shit doesn't feel as good in combat, and that's what I fucking cared about. When you play Devil May Cry back in the day, that combat felt fucking good, bro. I'm talking you slash something, you hit somebody, they fall against walls and shit. It was crazy. You shoot things, they ass just feel bullets. I wouldn't even say grounded. It's just like there's some crazy ass combats that I'll play. Like I'll play like Scarlet Nexus and shit like that. Like that combat is fucking crazy. But I mean that combat is still impactful to the most, cause yeah, like you go up and you slicing people with like these like psionic swords and shit. But like once you start like picking up fucking cars and trucks and shit and like smacking the shit out of weird ass enemy and they go fucking flying away or they just burst into whatever the fuck they burst into, that shit feels good. And that's what gets you going, bro. You be playing like you run, you slash a couple things around. Yeah, like when you slash things in Sekiro, especially when you hit them with like a strong attack, they fall back. They feel that shit, bro. And in games where like they legit ignore the fuck out of you hitting them, I get annoyed. Because like in games like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, things like that, when they poise through it. So like if you slash them and they poise through that shit and they hit you, you understand the what do you call it? Like the science behind it. You understand, like if they trade you, like if you're trading and you don't hit them hard enough, then they hit you, you're gonna lose the fucking trade. But in most games, like legit, you'll hit them like 30 fucking times. And they had just one shot your ass and send you flying. And it's like, why the fuck am I not hitting that hard? It feels like you're hitting people soft as hell. That's why when I was playing God of War, that combat felt like shit. God of War, the remake God of War, bro. Re-release God of War 2018 feels like garbage to play unless you're using unarmed combat. That's why I played that game and I was punching the shit out of niggas, bro. Because when you hit them with that fucking axe, they just stand there and take that shit. And it's like, Kratos, you're too strong to be hitting them with this flimsy ass fucking axe, and they don't feel that shit, bro. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. And I stopped playing the fucking game because of it. Because I couldn't enjoy the fucking combat. I mean, it probably is good. But I can't get through that fucking bullshit ass combat sequences I have to go through. That shit bores me, bro. And when the combat bores me, I don't play the fucking game. Like if I played a game to hurt things and you throwing pillows, of course I didn't open the rest of the weapons. The first fucking weapon was garbage, bro. I'm not about to see. That's one thing people tell me all the time. They're like, oh, it gets better. I don't want a game to get fucking better, bro. I want it to be good and get better. I don't want it to be trash and get better. That's one thing I don't fucking want. I want a game that starts off, it feels good to play, and then it builds upon that shit. God of War does not feel good to start. The action, like, it has some cool mechanics. You can call that bitch back like Thor's hammer. Like, once those gimmicks were done out of my system, bro, the game was fucking boring. Once I was done throwing the axe, hitting people in the shins, making them fall on the ground, getting the axe stuck in a nigga to run up and like beat him up. Like once I was done with all that, all the gimmicky shit that you can do with the axe, and I was just in the combat to like get through sequences, that shit was boring, bro. The axe moves that you start off with are fucking boring. The axe combos you start off with are fucking boring. The shield plays a small role, if anything. Like the role of the shield is, yeah, I know it's my opinion. Why do you think I'm fucking stating it, bro? That's why I legit have the game. I bought the fucking game, and I don't like it. So I stopped fucking playing it. That's the bottom line. Like, it got boring to me. I stopped playing it, bro. I got so many other games to play. I'm not too worried. I wasted $60 on God of War. I can say that now. Because at first I could be like, oh, no, I don't like God of War. Like, it's bad. I never played it. I fucking played it. How many hours did I play it, by the way? Because it's not like I'm in the beginning of the fucking game. I made like, what, 4 or 5 episodes on the game. And people that watch me play the fucking game is on the channel. You can see it. I progressively got more bored playing the fucking game, bro. Then I legit just start running past enemies. Because I was so bored of fighting them. I just start running past fucking enemies at that point. Because I'm like, yeah, bro, I don't want to have to deal with y'all ass. Hold on, let me see how many hours I played fucking God of War. Where the fuck is GOW? I played that shit for 8 hours, bro. 8 whole hours. And yeah, that shit was dead to me. I heard they fixed a lot of shit for the PC version, though. Because they got quite a bit of updates since I haven't played the fucking game. So it probably fixed a whole lot of shit I was complaining about. But who knows? Because I haven't went back. It just didn't feel... It didn't feel like a God of War game. I played the whole God of War trilogy. With the Chaos Blades, when you pull out the Sword of Olympus, you start just like one-tapping every fucking mob in the area. Like, I played God of War my whole little childhood, bro. God of War 3 was some of the craziest shit you can ever play. And I still remember mashing the fuck out of Zeus's face for at least like an hour after the fucking screen was covered in blood and they wanted to roll credits. I remember that shit. I enjoyed the fuck out of it. God of War, this one, no. It doesn't have the same aesthetic to it. I don't know. It seems childish as hell. I think they want to give the boy a role in the combat, and I think that's why they made Kratos so half-assed strong. Because legit, if you go through a combat sequence and you don't activate shit for fucking Atreus and he just stands there, like, combat doesn't flow the same. It doesn't flow the same. It's like you have to incorporate this kid or the combat doesn't flow well. And I'm like, you can't just ignore an aspect of a game and still enjoy the game. Like, they have freaking builds in the game. You can build tanky. They have freaking loadouts that you can put. They have different ways you can build Kratos. And none of them bitches are good because the only build that works is an attack build. That's the only one that fucking works, bro. And I tried to build a tank Kratos. That shit, no. There's no point. There's no point of doing anything besides exactly what you need. Just fucking attack strength, bro. That's all. You have to put attack so you can just kill the mobs and get on to the next fucking cutscene. That's what it felt like to me. Me trying to fight through these waves of like, even the enemies that you're fighting is uninteresting, bro. I'm on a fucking tangent about this God of War, bro. That shit's uninteresting, bro. I didn't really care about the enemies that they're fighting. And then you get to another cutscene. Atreus cries. Kratos tells him, stop, boy. And then you get to another fucking sequence of puzzles. The puzzles were alright. None of them was too hard. It wasn't too crazy. There's a whole lot of locked chests. They want you to like circle back after you beat the whole fucking story to get. I'm not fucking doing that, bro. I'm not running through this bitch to come back to get a fucking chest. Just because you wanted to lock it behind some shit I have to go unlock 7 hours in to come back. Nah, that shit was dead, bro. That circling back shit was fucking dumb. They can hold that. I'm not fucking doing it. I don't do it in no game I play now. I'm definitely not fucking doing it in God of War just to get some more hours into the fucking game. No. That shit was pointless, bro. I'm walking through a level and you have a locked ass fucking chest that I can't have. I'm not coming back for it. There's so much shit I missed in Vampire because that shit is locked. and I don't know how to unlock it, and I'm not about to play through everything in the fucking world just to find a way to unlock this one fucking safe in this random house I was in once in the fucking story. I'm not, no. I'm not going for it. Dishonored was the same way. I'm not about to go find every fucking collectible in this game. If I didn't find it on my run through this bitch, I'm not finding it. Because I already got my enjoyment out of the game. I'm not about to just go force myself to do some shit. That's why I'm not an achievement hunter. People be like, damn, your gamer score is like 80-something thousand. I play so many fucking games. They're like, damn, you don't complete that many games, do you? I mean, I beat games. Do I get all the achievements in the bitches? No, I don't give a fuck about achievements. Achievements are the last thing on my mind when I play a fucking game. People are like, oh, I got so many platinums. I don't care, bro. I 100% it like one game. Maybe more than one game. I think 100% it maybe more than one game on Xbox. The one game that I remember 100% it, and I was so fucking happy, because I really took pride in that shit, was Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Some of the best shit I've ever played. I don't think a RPG has touched Oblivion for me personally in a long ass time. There's not a single RPG out here that I put above Oblivion, especially for like the fantasy aspect. I mean, like when it comes to like Mass Effect and shit, there's like that shit's like kind of unmatched. But like in terms of just pure RPG fun, Oblivion still trumps Skyrim, bro. It trumps The Witcher, Dragon Age. All of those fantasy games, bro. None of them can fucking touch Oblivion. What? You don't love looting in game? That's all I do is loot. Have you seen me play a game? Go watch me play any game that has loot in it. That's one thing I care about. I have to go pick up all the things. But like legit, if I have to go solve a whole fucking puzzle to go open one fucking chest, I'm not fucking doing it. It's a waste of my time. I'm there to enjoy the fucking game. If looting is a part of the game and I go kill some shit, I get some good ass loot, and I'm out of there. I'm on to the next fucking thing, bro. I'm enjoying myself. I'm going in for the ride, bro. If they don't blend that shit in well, it's like they the ones made you miss it. I'm not about to work hard as fuck to go find some crazy shit. That's why when I be playing Elden Ring and I stumble upon all this crazy ass shit, so how do you see a chest and don't try to open it? I do. But if it's on some weird shit, cause like right now, what can I can't even show you anything, but I can go like show you some gameplay of me playing a fucking game. So you play God of War. We can talk about God of War. In this instance, in God of War, there was a big ass open area in kind of the beginning of the game. You fight a big ass troll man. You smash his head with his own rock thing. You walk through this big ass open cavern, and it has those little ringing bells that you have to throw your axe at to open. I mean, I like puzzles when they're fucking intuitive. When you can interact with them bitches and finish that shit. But that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. You do the puzzle, you open a chest, you get like an apple or something, and it like raises your health. Lovely. I enjoyed the shit out of that. I enjoyed those puzzles. You go look for these little random things that got a weird letter on it, and you break them bitches, and you open a chest. Lovely. That's a reward I'm willing to have. But then you walk through the fucking level, and you see like, oh, there's a chest right here covered in some crystal shit. How the fuck do you break the crystal shit off? And then my friend tells me like, oh, you have to get a special thing that breaks the crystals in deeper into the game. And I'm like, then I'm not fucking coming back for that chest. Like, why is that chest on this level when I can't open it until I get a special thing that you have to go get deeper into the fucking game? I'm not about to remember this fucking chest, bro. That's not a puzzle. That is just tedious backtracking that they put in games just to make the gameplay longer. That's what I don't like about games. If the chest was a puzzle and I had to find a way to crack this fucking chest, that'd be different. Because I've solved those puzzles. I've cracked those fucking chests. But the ones that they purposely put a chest that you can't fucking open, yeah, I don't play any Metroidvania games at all. Like, I don't think I've played one of them. I don't think, because the forced backtracking, if it's not in the game to make it fun, I'm not doing it. There's no point in me doing it. And is no reason for me to even do it. There's no even thought of me to do it. Because there's no reason for me to come back here. Other than to get this one fucking chest, there's no point in me coming back, bro. There's no point in me coming back. See, if it was a gameplay loop, and it sends you back there, then it's different. But see, there's games that have a gameplay loop to send you back places so you can get the things that you missed because they purposely made you miss them. And then there's games that want you to just come back on your own because you have free time in the game. No. Bitch, if I'm using my free time in the game, it's to progress. It is not to go fucking back because you left some shit back there that I couldn't have yet. I don't want it no more. I wanted it when I seen it. And when I seen it and I couldn't fucking have it, I don't want it no more, bro. I'm one of those people. I don't want it no more. Like, my mind is done. Like, it's done. Like, you're lost. You're lost to the world. That is how I play games, bro. If you go watch any of my videos, bro, where I'm playing a fucking game, I have many playlists up, many games completed on the channel. You can go watch any one of them bitches, and you will see exactly what I'm saying, bro. If I have to come back, I'm leaving it, bro. I don't want it. That pertains to people, items, clothing, all that shit. You say FromSoft have Metrovania elements? Yes, but you see, that was the difference in what I just told you, bro. Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Sekiro, all those games have a gameplay loop that sends you back for a reason. It sends you back for a reason. Because you be wandering around because it doesn't tell you where to go, what to do next. When games are linear as fuck, like fucking God of War 2018, where you know there's only one fucking right path to go down. And you walk down that one fucking path, you know I'm about to get to the next fucking story element. And then they have a chest that you can't fucking open yet until you get 20 hours into the game. Why the fuck is that there? This is a linear game, bro. Why would I have to come back? But see, a FromSoft game where you be walking through a fucking, like a level, and the level design is so fucking brilliant where you'll walk through a level and then come back behind where you came out because you just found a shortcut to the bonfire and you start right back at the fucking beginning and you don't feel like you backtracked. You feel like you just figured out a whole nother new side of the fucking game and it just helped you. You didn't waste your fucking time going back. You ended up back where you began, but you explored so much and you achieved so much in that time that it is rewarding to get back to that bonfire that you started from and to start on a new fucking journey going the opposite way. Those are two different types of fucking games there. Those are two different types of elements that are going into backtracking, bro. That's why FromSoft can do backtracking, and that shit's good. See, I never played Deathloop. It's on PlayStation. I didn't buy it on PC. It's probably going to come to Game Pass in a couple months, probably. I'll play it then. These are Sony games are masterpieces. How dare you? Deathloop does that during different times of day. I mean, if it works, it works. But if it's one of those things where you feel like, why the fuck am I going back? That means it doesn't fucking work. And I'm not about to deal with that shit. That is all I'm saying about these games, bro. That's why in God of War, when I seen that fucking chest and it was covered in crystals, and that nigga told me I couldn't open it until I get a fucking piece of fucking some shit deeper into the game, I'm like, yeah, that shit's dead, bro. I'm not coming back for this chest. So every time I seen a chest, I knew I couldn't fucking open it, I just kept going. I didn't even fucking worry about it. I don't care what's in that fucking chest no more. They locked it, so I have to come back. For no reason I would have to come back too. There was zero reason because you don't go back on your own. He told me he beat this fucking game on PlayStation 4. I'm playing that shit now on PC. He's already beat the game 2-3 fucking times. He's beat the whole Valkyrie thing. I'm not, bro, I can't finish the fucking game. Bro, I can go turn it on right now and show you. I can't finish this fucking game, bro. Like, it bores me to play because I know there's so much bullshit in this game. Just to extend the fucking game. Like, you can feel like they're extending the game. It doesn't feel like the game is running just organically, fluidly. You're just playing through a great story. No. There's so many parts of the game where it feels like, oh, diversion path. So now we can extend the fucking story. And you can feel it, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. God of War 2018 is not as good as the original 3 God of War games. I'm not going back to those chests. See, I'm going to try to play through the game again. It's not like I'm going to just abandon the whole fucking game altogether. It's just I have a whole lot of shit I'm playing now, especially like for the channel and just for myself, that I'd stop playing God of War so I can play Lost in Random, an EA fucking original indie fucking game. That is the thing. That is the thing. I stopped playing God of War 2018 to play Lost in fucking Random, made by EA Originals, an indie fucking game, bro. Because the combat is unique, the story is intriguing. It's a strange little game. Not a lot of people is gonna play it, but come on now, bro. Come on now. I stopped playing God of War for fucking Lost in Random. I'd rather play Lost in Random than God of War 2018, and that's exactly what happened. Because you're an EA simp. See, I would say you're telling fizz, bro, but you're right. I am an EA simp, for sure. But one thing I have to give EA their props for, they fuck up every AAA franchise they ever had. I can say that right now to this day. They fucked up every AAA franchise they have, but EA has some of the best indie games on the market. One of the indie games just won fucking Game of the Year, if you don't remember, with Hazelight and fucking It Takes Two. That shit was amazing. A Way Out was amazing. What is the one with the depressed girl and her family? And she's like a water monster and she like this. That shit was good, bro. That shit was good. Lost in Random is fucking brilliant. Those things are unique. They're different. They're good, bro. And they're all like some just crazy, unique stories that got created by some random people. You say It Takes Two was overrated? No, it was just different. It was just different. And that's what people liked about it. It wasn't just your standard, atypical, fucking random ass indie game. It's a co-op game. You have to play as a fucking team, and it incorporates two people working as a team better than any co-op game in history of gaming. It Takes Two is probably the best multiplayer game ever created too. Psychonauts 2 was better? No, it wasn't, bro. Come on now. I stopped playing Psychonauts 2 to play It Takes Two with my girlfriend. Come on now, bro. Come on. No. I mean, Psychonauts 2 was a good game. But I legit stopped my Psychonauts 2 playthrough to play It Takes Two with with my girlfriend. Why? Because we played A Way Out together. And since we played A Way Out together, and her ass is not that good at games, she played Animal Crossing and shit. So, I mean, she's not that good at, like, games like this. But we both played A Way Out, and she played that shit well enough for us to fucking win. For us to beat the game. Then she betrayed me and shit. And that's how the game ended, if you don't know. And then we had to play It Takes Two, which won Game of the Year. It fucking deserved it. And I can't take away from Hazelight and what they did over there. I can't take away from that. But it's games like that I'm like, you say you can't compare those two games. I mean, they're both platformers, mostly. But yeah. Oh, like It Takes Two is definitely like an indie co-op game. And Psychonauts 2 is a third-person action game platformer. You said it didn't deserve it? What? It didn't deserve it? It Takes Two was so good, bro. It was so good. It was so good. ...2021 Game of the Year, Forza Horizon 5. I think Forza Horizon 5 got disqualified, didn't it? Because it came out like 3 days too late or some shit like that. That's the only reason it wasn't there to win Game of the Year. It got disqualified from the Game of the Year category. But that's why Halo won like the People's Choice Game of the Year award. Because Halo got disqualified too because it came like 3 weeks too late. But everybody loved Halo at the time, so Halo won the People's Choice Game of the Year. Forza Horizon 5 got disqualified because it was 3 days too late to the entry. But it won like Racing Game of the Year or some shit. And yeah, there was a whole lot of bullshit that went around with Forza Horizon 5. I mean, if it was in the category, it probably would have fucking won. I'm not going to deny you that. But when it did get disqualified and then It Takes Two had a fucking chance. Returnal? Oh my gosh, bro. This man said Returnal Game of the Year. I mean, yeah, Keeley makes the decisions, bro. Like I don't really put too much stock in the Game Awards, especially when like Overwatch fucking won Game of the Year. But man said Returnal Game of the Year, bro. Bro. At the time, like, didn't Returnal only have like 3 fucking players? Nobody played Returnal. I've seen a whole lot of Returnal love online, but like I haven't seen that same love reciprocated from gamers, bro. From real deal people that play games, I don't see people loving Returnal as much as they do online. Returnal was a big ass mess, bro. My homeboy PlayStation 5 crashed twice trying to launch Returnal. Do you remember Horizon Forbidden West? Used to be Horizon Forgotten West, bro. Horizon Forgotten West, my nigga. It's forgotten. Everybody forgot it. But yeah, Returnal didn't get as much love in real life as it got on the internet. Like everybody loved Returnal on the internet. There's so many people that worked so hard to platinum that game just to say they did, just for their friends to be like, yeah, that game is so great, and then their friends never fucking played it. Nobody else played it but them. And I'm like, that's a yikes, bro. Like even when you're championing this game as much as you can, like Returnal's coming to PC. I mean, more people might play that bitch on PC than PlayStation. That might just be a legit fact. More people might play it on PC than PlayStation, because Returnal was one of those games that like it wasn't one of those things that everybody can get into. Even though they tried to promote it like it was, but then people played it and people deleted that bitch after like an hour of playing. They're like, oh, this shit trash. Like what the fuck? Because I mean, that's the same thing with like Demon Souls. Like Demon Souls was an old ass fucking FromSoft game. People gonna get into Demon Souls and get their ass beat on. And this is what you're launching with, Sony, bro. Like, what the fuck? Niggas not about to buy fucking Demon Souls. And the people that did buy Demon Souls did not finish that bitch. They bought it just to say, I got a PlayStation 5 game. And then they set that bitch to the side. You say, I wonder how PCs can run it with the full advantage of the PlayStation 5 SSD. What about Gran Turismo? Best exclusive? You can blow on a controller to accelerate? Fuck you, dog, bro. There's no fucking way that's a feature, bro. If you can blow on a fucking DualSense to accelerate, I would go buy a PlayStation 5 right now. I would literally go right now and buy a PlayStation 5. You can blow on that bitch to accelerate. In fucking Gran Turismo, bro. That should be hella funny. That should be funny. Gran Turismo and Horizon got shit on by Elden Ring. And nobody really wants that to happen. But when it happened, some of the funniest reactions you can possibly see on the internet. If you was here for Gaming News Weekly around that time, when PlayStation fans was putting everything versus fucking Elden Ring because they were so mad Elden Ring shit on their PlayStation 5 exclusive games, that shit had me dead. That shit had me fucking dead. It's kind of sad that Deathloop didn't get hyped up like Gran Turismo and them did by PlayStation community. That shit was disrespectful, bro. Cause Deathloop was some of the most unique shit that could have came out. Yeah, even Sony devs was so pissed, bro. They talk about the UI is not even good. The gameplay is trash. Look at the graphics, and everybody's like, it's still a better game than Horizon, bro. It's still a better game than Horizon. Who cares what the UI looks like? They're like, there's no storytelling. There's plenty of fucking storytelling, bro. Did you talk to the merchant about talking to Blad ass in a fucking forest over there that you don't even know where you're going yet? You'll figure it out when you get there. That's how Elden Ring works, bro. They make games for fucking adults over there from software. Sony makes games for children. That a fucking 6-year-old can pick up the controller and walk down a fucking corridor and get a cutscene. That's exactly what Sony makes games for. And I mean, you can love them bitches. I mean, see, I don't own a PlayStation 5 mostly because I didn't want to spend the money on one. My little brother, cause that nigga be booming on YouTube. That nigga got plenty of subscribers. He make quite a bit of money. That nigga was like, "You want me to buy your PlayStation 5?" I'm like, "Fuck no, nigga. I'm not gonna use it." That nigga got a PlayStation 5, an Xbox Series X, a PC, and he only uses fucking PC, bro. He uses Xbox sometimes when we link together. That's it. His PlayStation 5 sits there just so he can say he have it. And I'm like, I'm not doing that, bro. You see my setup. If I bought a PlayStation, it would sit somewhere in here and people would see it. Elden Ring is gonna beat everything, bro. See, and this is why I'm kind of happy that Starfield left this year, because even if Starfield comes out in December, it don't have to deal with the fucking Elden Ring, bro. It doesn't have to deal with Elden Ring. See, if Starfield came out in November like it was supposed to, it would have a problem when the game of the year is Elden Ring. Because Elden Ring was so dominant that, like, I don't know how fast Starfield is gonna push over fucking FromSoft and Elden Ring, bro. I don't see them beating that. And Starfield definitely wants a lane, like a full lane, to attack all the targets, bro. So if it comes out in January next year, because they just wanted to push it out of the way, just so Elden Ring can have their shit, yeah, Starfield has a big ass shot. All it has to do is get past the Game Awards. Elden Ring is 10 out of 10 times winning Game of the Year this year. No fucking game can stand up to Elden Ring. But Starfield next year, I mean, it'll have to battle God of War, which will be a PlayStation 4 game versus an Xbox Series X and PC game, because Starfield's not going across gen. That's going to be a big up for Starfield. And then not too many other Sony games are slated. So we don't even know what's coming for Sony next year. Maybe Spider-Man. You see, I'm kind of sad Redfall got delayed. See, that was one of the games where when I saw it got delayed, I'm like, I mean, that shit didn't impact me. Like, it didn't impact me. That's because I don't know what the fuck Redfall is. I know Redfall is supposed to be like this multiplayer, like vampire shooting game, but they haven't told us anything about Starfield. It was this secret game that what the fuck is the name of the studio was making? Arcane Leon, I think. We're just like making a secret fucking game, and then they was like, "Hey, Redfall is coming next year," and I'm like, "Okay." That that's all they said, bro. So when it got delayed, I was like, okay, because like that was a secret game. They probably shouldn't have announced it at the time, but it was a hype ass moment. They had the shirts on and shit. Like, you said Austin makes it. Okay, Arcane Austin. What the fuck? Leon is the one that made Deathloop, isn't it? Yeah, Leon probably made Deathloop. And then Austin is making Redfall. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, like Redfall was one of those games where I'm like, it didn't pique my interest when they announced it. It looked good, and I'm like, oh, that looks, it looks different. It was crazy. They got vampires in it. Vampires is becoming a real good subject to make games on. I'm still waiting on Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines to come back to reality, bro. Because Bloodlines 2 got indefinitely delayed, and we still ain't heard shit about it. Yeah, I can see that. Xbox definitely makes like adult games. Mostly because their games are made to be played for adults. They make the kid games. They make Minecraft and shit. Those games are for kids. Even though adults still play the fuck out of Minecraft, because that shit get kind of hard, bro. That shit gets kind of hard, and I enjoy the fuck out of that. But like most Sony games, you walk through them bitches, and they're done. You literally walk through them bitches, and you're done. And it's like there's not much effort, there's not much thought. I mean, you could go do all this tedious other shit to try to platinum the game just to say you did some shit. But like if you just play the game and you beat the game in 12, 13 hours, 2 sessions of actually playing the fucking game, and then it's over. You don't learn anything. You ain't accomplished anything. You just feel like you beat the fucking game, and it's just over. You said, have you ever played Code Fear on the old Xbox? Code Fear? I don't think I've even heard of that. Mostly because, yeah, I've definitely never heard of this. It was a Ubisoft game. What the fuck? I've never heard of this. Mostly because I was a PlayStation nigga at the time. By Darkworks and Ubisoft. And I was playing like, what the fuck is it called? Goddamn, what the fuck is, like, Time Splitters and shit at the time. So Time Splitters was my shit back in the day. But yeah, like, I went from PlayStation 2 to, what do you call it? Because I had a PlayStation 2, I got an Xbox, like original Xbox for like a year before I got my 360. Because I forget who the fuck I got my original Xbox from. But I was playing like, it was Conflict at the time, wasn't it? The story battle game series. Like, it's Conflict Desert Storm. I was playing that on an original Xbox because I think that was like the only games we had until I got a 360 like a couple years later. I believe that's what the fuck I was playing. I was playing Conflict. Who the fuck made Conflict anyway? A gaming studio I've never fucking heard of. But that shit was good. Yeah, Conflict Desert Storm was an amazing fucking shooter, bro. That was one of that game turned me into a shooting fan. You said you got 75 old Xbox games for $25. That's not fucking bad, bro. That is not bad at all. I don't got many physical games no more. I got quite a bit of 360 physical games. I got some Xbox One games like over there on the rack that I like pop into my Series X every now and again and play. But yeah, Desert Storm was an amazing fucking game. I haven't played much of the original Xbox. It's made by Square Enix? What? Desert Storm was made by Square? And Square stopped fucking making it? That is wild, bro. Like, the Square like owned the company that made it? It says it was made by fucking Gotham Games. Who the fuck is Gotham Games? GameCube, Xbox. Fucking Bradley. Folly, bro. Oh my god, bro. Dissolved by Square. Okay. That makes fucking sense, bro. Damn. This game used to be a fucking hit. It looked like shit now that I'm looking at gameplay from it. I'm looking at gameplay right now and it look like fucking garbage, bro. But I used to love that shit as a kid. The co-op in that game was phenomenal, bro, because it was a two-player game. But each player controlled two pieces of the team. And that shit, it felt so good. Switching between like teammates and shit to like one of them like set charges, the other one like detonate shit. Every teammate had a different gun. And that shit was good, bro. Bro. So many old game franchises that are just dead now. It's just sad to see. Desert Storm. Yes, Desert Storm was a fucking god tier game. Holy shit. Have you played Black Hawk Down? It was the game based on the movie Black Hawk Down. That was another good fucking shooter. I don't know who the fuck made it. Yeah, who made the fucking game? Was it fucking EA? No, it says Novalogic. Who the fuck is Novalogic? So many game companies are fucking dead now. Delta Force Black Hawk Down is on Steam, actually. What? I could go buy this bitch on Steam? But yeah, that shit was good, bro. Conflict Vietnam. Yeah, is that the one where you have to go rescue following them, bro? Like they got kidnapped. They were like locked up in Siberia or some shit. So you only had two pieces of your team, cause two of them were like locked up from the game before, or some shit like that. You had to go rescue these niggas. They was wounded, and that's the first mission. That shit was fire, bro. We had to go get our niggas out the thing. I think one of the crew members ended up dying though. One of them stayed back when they was breaking out, and he ended up dying, and you ended up getting a female crew member. I forget which fucking game that was, but that was another conflict game. This Global Terror, okay, okay. Cause I'm like, there's one, cause I think you end up getting a female fucking crew member, cause one of your crew ended up dying on that mission, that rescue mission. But Conflict was just a good ass fucking series, bro. Just like Rainbow Six, before they started doing all this competitive shit. Like Rainbow Six Vegas, those games were phenomenal shooters. Some of the most intuitive things. I swear, cause that was the era of gaming where like that shit, like those games meant a lot, especially like as a kid growing up, because yeah, people would see kids playing shooters. They're like, oh no, it's not good for them. Like what? I mean, we are old, of course. Like we're in the upper echelon of brilliant gamers. There's people that just think about this before, bro. There's people out there that never even heard of the game. I'd rather be me being old as fuck, having played that amazing ass game, than be one of the new generation of gamers that think Call of Duty Black Ops 1 is some of the best shooter out. And I mean, I like Black Ops 1. I'm not going to shit on it, nothing like that, but like, I'd rather have a conflict game than a Call of Duty game in this day and age. And I just might sound old as fuck when I say that, bro. But I'd rather have a conflict game. Those games taught you a lot about teamwork, about freaking staying on task, about no man's left behind. You learn some real deal, like real life experiences from those. And you don't get that shit from Call of Duty now. You just run and gun, shoot everybody in the fucking arena, and you just get on to the next mission, bro. You 31? I am 26, bro. 26. I was in the prime of my gaming youth playing those. We both were. It was real deal demon time. And that shit was fun, bro. SOCOM was good. SOCOM was really good. What else was? It was SOCOM and it was something else. That was kind of like that. Yeah, because SOCOM was good. There was another fucking game. It was another old-ass shooter, bro. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. There was another shooter back then. Mag? Was it Mag? Let me look that up. Because, I mean, it could be Mag. No, it's not this one. I've never even played this one. That's on PlayStation 3. I was on 360 at the time, so I definitely missed the fuck out of Mag. Which Mag was made by the SOCOM team. That shit probably was fire. Halo Killer. Fucking Killzone. Oh, it definitely was a Killzone, my boy. Oh, no, it was not Killzone. It was it Bullet? Because it was on the PlayStation 2. No, it definitely wasn't called Bullet. What the fuck was that game called? Is it Black? It might have been Black. Because it was just like a one-name title. In the simpler days. Because Black was a fucking hit. It was fucking Black, bro. Holy shit. It was Black. This shit was fire back then. You get the little multi-plug in, bro. You put that big ass box on your PlayStation 2. Get your friends in there. It was made by fucking EA. EA, you little bitches, bro. How do you ruin all these great ass games, bro? Black was amazing. The games, bro, the shooting in that shit was so good. The way the guns sound, the way they had bullets and shit, like that game was like probably the most realistic looking shooter of the PlayStation 2 generation, bro. That shit was so fucking good. What happened to these like dimes of games, bro? We don't love EA now. We just kind of like gotta tolerate them. Like that's how it is now. Like we just have to tolerate what EA has to offer. Cause EA can instantly bring back our whole childhood and everything will be fucking good. But they choose fucking not to, and that's the problem, bro. This game was fire. Me looking at it now, it still looks fucking good. It's still like even in these badass fucking pictures, bro. Hold on, let me do the thing. I can show y'all these badass pictures too. But like legit, just looking at these badass pictures of fucking of Black on PlayStation 2, bro. It's just like, bro, this shit still look fucking good. This is from fucking Black? What? This fucking screenshot, that AK-47 looks fucking good to be on a PlayStation 2 on Black. I mean the buildings and shit could. Yeah, I mean the buildings and shit definitely can use some fucking work. But look at this fucking gun. They got 5.56s, nigga, in full glory, in pixelated form in this fucking game, bro. You can see the bitches coming out the gun. That shit was so fire back then. That shit was so fire. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit, bro. That shit's amazing. That gun looked fucking good to be on a PlayStation 2, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. That shit brings me back. It brings me way back. God damn. It's on Game Pass. Black is on Game Pass? Black is on Game... Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. I know he ain't... What? Go to the search. I might have to cop that bitch right now. Show me more, bro. I want to see it all. I want to see Black right now. I don't want to cool that out. I don't fucking see it. They hoeing out here. Search in the store. Oh shit, there it is. Oh shit, there it is. Oh shit. Oh shit, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh shit, bro. Oh shit. Number one scalper, what's up, bro? They have fucking Black in Game Pass, folks. Oh shit. Hold on, bro. I'm about to play the fuck out of this. Not right now, though, because you know it's Gaming News Weekly. But, like, damn, folks. Hold on. That shit crazy. That shit actually fucking in there, bro. Damn. See, only can hate EA so far. They still unlikable as hell, bro. But Black being in there, bro, I gotta play that shit. For sure. I'm definitely gonna play that shit. But damn, that just revolutionized gaming right there. Backwards compatibility at its best, bro. I forgot we was on Gaming News Weekly, bro. We started talking about all these old ass games, bro. That should start bringing back all the great childhood memories. And then I'm like, damn, we forgot Gaming News Weekly. Oh shit. Back on topic though. TLC, the TV company, on their projections for 8K becoming, centralized in homes and shit, they predict PlayStation 5 Pro, Xbox Series X Part 2 to be coming in 2 years' time. What the fuck would TLC thinking about projecting some shit like that, bro? And people really were online crying about this shit. Like, I can't even get a normal PlayStation 5. How they gonna have PlayStation 5 Pro in 2 years? Like, TLC is not like leaking anything. They wasn't like displaying anything like, oh, we're gonna have PlayStation 5 Pros out here. They were just telling their investors that AK is gonna be good. So they should invest into make AK TVs. Yeah, like that they didn't confirm mid-gen refreshes were a thing. I don't know why TLC took it upon themselves to use that fucking roadmap for AK and put PlayStation 5 Pro and Xbox Series X Part 2 on the fucking list. Like, why? Yeah, like they really out here really like they I don't know who the fuck was smoking dope when they made that slideshow, but because they showed like the 1080p jump to 4K with like the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 4 Pro and Xbox One X, then they showed the Xbox Series X and S and the PlayStation 5 had to jump to like 4K 60 120 frames with like 8K support. And they like so the next jump in a year or two should be 8K, and these new consoles should be out. And it's like, no, bitch, that's not how technology is pushed forward. Not that's some TV thinking. That's some TV company thinking right there. Yeah, like, come on now. Most games not even at 4K 60, bro. And they think we gonna be doing 8K in 2 years. Get the fuck out of here, bro. They like if we still using DLSS with with FSR with machine learning to get fucking 4K with like upscaling and fucking checkerboard rendering, there's no fucking way TLC is about to sell this notion that PlayStation 5 Pro and the next Xbox is in 2 years. Come on now, folks, bro. Like TLC really pushed the narrative with that one, and they should not have fucking done that, bro. They can't even get good 4K out here on most fucking games. Yeah, nobody can afford a fucking 8K TV. And even if you bought an 8K TV, there's no fucking 8K devices out here. What are you watching on an 8K TV? Yeah, people trying to buy gas, bro. You paying like $80 a tank of gas. Like, what the fuck, nigga? You think I'm about to buy an 8K TV? I'd rather buy a whole fucking Xbox mini fridge. How much would they cost? Like 1,000? What? There, bro. My friends them bought the fucking what the fuck is the LG CX whatever the fuck it is for their PlayStations and their Xboxes. They pay like 1,500 for their TVs, bro. Outrageous money. I'm not paying that much for a fucking TV. I mean, I did pay like how much did I pay for mine? I didn't pay 1,000. I paid under 1,000, but I didn't pay 1,000 for no fucking TV. So I know an 8K TV is definitely gonna bust like $3, $4, $5,000 for a fucking 8K TV. Yeah, see, his CX was 1,600. I can't afford no fuck. I mean, I could buy a $1,600 TV. It's just like, first of all, those TVs big as fuck because I think they got like 65, 75 inches of TV. And I'm like, damn, bro, all I need is like a 40. Yeah, like all I need is like a 40. I got a 55 now. I had a 40 before, but I think my fucking backlight died or something in my like LED TV or some shit. So now I have a QLED TV, which is great. And I think I paid like 5, 6 for it, maybe 7 at the max. I didn't pay over 1,000 for sure. I got a 55-inch TV. It has 4K 60. It has HDMI 2.1 on it, which is good. It has Dolby Vision. It has FreeSync on it, I think. I don't think it has G-Sync. I think it has FreeSync on it. And something else. It's a fucking Samsung TV. And I mean, it's good enough for me. I turn the brightness fucking down. I turn HDR off. I don't fucking like HDR. So there's a whole lot of things in this TV. I probably could have just bought a cheaper TV because I didn't want. For OLEDs, yeah. Like, my friends keep telling me to go pick up an OLED. Yeah, mine can do 120 frames per second. Not if I think it can do it at 4K, but I don't like. I play my Xbox since it's connected to my PC through the capture card. Legit, my Xbox can output 4K, but it only can go to 60 fucking frames because of the capture card, and I only can capture in 1080p up to I think 120 maybe. But I mean, like, since I play it through the capture card, I don't even get the benefits of my TV anyway. Not all of them, but my picture quality and my frame rate is still good. And since I'm making content for YouTube, I'm not about to be uploading 4K 60 fucking videos because I used to make 4K videos. If you go look back on my channel on gameplays, I used to make 4K videos, but them bitches used to take days to fucking render, and then another fucking day to upload. That shit used to take time. Too much fucking time to make one video. They'd be like 30 gigs for one video or some shit. And I would be in this bitch like, fuck me, bro. I'm going back to 1080p. I'm going back to 1080 fucking p, bro. And it's good because I can make like a 1440p video, like downscale it to 1080p. It still looks fucking good because all the detail and shit is on there. And then just render that bitch and upload it. Yeah, and I'd be good. Yeah, like it's some people that really be out cranking out 4K videos, and I'm like, you're brave, bro. Because like there was one time I was making a 4K video. I forget what game it was. It was in the past. It might have been like a Dragon Age video or some shit. And legit, it crashed my laptop I was editing on because I used to edit on a laptop before I got a desktop. It crashed my shit repeatedly, bro. I was talking about repeatedly crash my shit because my encoder and shit couldn't handle the workload. So I couldn't even put the video out because I couldn't finish the edit. And I was like, yeah, bro, I gotta stop. I got a better laptop since then, but still, I'm about to try to push this bitch to encode a whole fucking 30-40 minute video all in 4K and then have to upload that bitch to fucking YouTube, which takes. And I know if y'all ever tried to upload a video to fucking anything, once that file size reach past like megabytes, like once it goes to a gigabyte and above, like you're cooked on upload. You're definitely cooked on upload. And see, I watch a lot of YouTube like when I'm sitting right here on my desktop, and yeah, I got like a 4K TV and all that. But I mean, I don't watch too many. I don't force a lot of videos to 4K unless it's like for me to react for like a video or something. So if I see some gameplay out and I see if it has 4K, so I can see all the detail, I can get all the tidbits I can. So when I react to this video, I can see it all. That's all I use it for. If I go watch like one of my favorite fucking content creators or something like that, and they're uploading a gameplay, they're uploading like a video or something, and it's in 1080p, that's fine, bro. I don't care. I upload in 1080p too. I know the hardship. I know the hardship of uploading higher than 1080p. What I don't understand, how the fuck they upload in 1440p, because I don't have that support. Not on my editing software. I think I have to change what editing software I use to get 1440p upload. But I would opt for 1440p at my max. But yeah, like I don't really push YouTube too far on like watching or uploading to go past 1080p for the most part. Unless I really need to see some shit. Like if I really need to see the detail in 4K, I go to 4K. But I'm not one of those snobs that be like, oh, it doesn't look that good. The pixels are not high enough. Like I'm not one of those niggas, bro. I play indie games for God's sakes. I don't care about fucking pixel counts. I care about frames though. My fucking frames gotta be there, folks. My fucking frames gotta fucking be there. Cause if I start feeling like I'm walking in slow motion, I'm like, yeah, bro, I can't play this. It feel like I'm in molasses right now. That should be cooking me. But FPS boost has definitely been hitting hard. I've been playing a whole lot of backwards compatible games. FPS boost has been lovely with it. Bro, Mad Max is a fucking lovely ass game, bro. That shit is fucking good. And it's fun. I need to upload another video on Mad Max because that shit is actually fucking good, bro. I can't believe I didn't fucking play that shit before. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck was happening when Mad Max came out that I completely fucking missed it. But yeah, that's just wild. All right, the last fucking topic. The last topic. The Xbox showcase. There's some leaks going around, bro. There's leaks about there's gonna be Indiana Jones is gonna be there to be shown. There's leaks about all these other things like the Marcus Phoenix collection for Gears of War is gonna get like a whole remake remaster situation like how Gears of War Ultimate got, where they like up the game and stuff like that. Mad Max released when Metal Gear Solid 5 did. That's what the fuck I was doing. I was struggling to play fucking Metal Gear Solid 5, bro. That's what happened. That's what fucking happened. Because I was playing the shit out of Metal Gear Solid 5. And I'm still only 26%. I think I made a video on my channel, bro. I'm not going back to Metal Gear Solid no more. I got my shit smoked. I'm not good at the game. You said you hope Gears get the Master Chief Collection treatment. See, I do too. But the thing is, when Master Chief Collection was getting created, we knew about it. Well, because like we tested the the slabs of the game, and I know I would be like NDA'd if I had to talk about this to try to talk about this, but I haven't seen anything of the like for us to be doing like in testing. So that's why when I heard it, I'm like, why the fuck didn't we get to play that shit? If like that's coming, like if people rumoring this game is coming, and this trilogy is gonna be good, cause see I played Gears of War 1 and 2 with my little brother growing up. Gears of War 3 and Judgment, I don't know what the fuck happened, but we missed those. So I was playing Gears of War 3. I was live streaming it for quite a bit on Twitch. I haven't finished it yet though. Gears of War 3 is crazy. I've never played it before. So like this is my first time playing through it when I was live streaming it. And that shit was wild. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in Gears of War 3? I still never played Judgment. And then 4 and 5 are going to be great. Maybe UE5 remakes. It would be huge. UE5 remakes would be fucking incredible, bro. But that'll take a lot more time. Because the rumors are saying it's coming this year. Like, it's going to be for the holidays. So, since they missed out on Starfield and shit, they're trying to, like, put these games out. So, it's going to be Motorsport is coming. And Gears is coming. To, like, offset the Starfield missing, even though it's not got to make up for it. But it's at least going to have games in place from Microsoft and Xbox that are not just third-party deals that they buy into Game Pass. And I mean, I understand that is, you know, that's a need. Microsoft need to release fucking games on their own fucking service. But I don't fucking mind all the third-party deals that they make. And there's some third-party games that's supposed to be at the showcase too. And then they were talking about another Wolfenstein game might be there. And I'm like, that'd be fucking crazy. Like, I think id Software have something at the showcase before Machine Games. But who fucking knows? Because the showcase is still, you know, a week away. Leaks and shit are coming out, but who knows if they're true or not. For third party, I don't know who's gonna fucking be there. I hope fucking EAS be there. Show me fucking Dragon Age. It's been 8 years, bro. But other than that, like, I really don't know. I'm waiting for the showcase, though. I'm definitely excited for it. Don't underestimate the Coalition. Nobody underestimates the Coalition, bro. They've been non-stop brilliant since Epic left. Since Epic left in Gears of War 2, I think they left in Gears of War 2. Did Epic make Gears of War 3? Yeah, so Gears of War left. I mean, Epic left in Gears of War 3. Because I think Coalition's first game might have been Judgment. No, because Epic was still there for Judgment. Damn, when was the Coalition's first fucking Gears game? Because I know they're still the same team. They've been working with Epic to make Gears of War the whole time. Legendary Edition was their first one. Oh, so they remade the first game as their first Gears of War? Because I played Legendary Edition. That shit was kind of fire. They changed some of the cutscenes though. Like when I saw the cutscene with with Lin ass when Lin was like having a shootout in the middle of the street, and then a big ass dude walked up behind him and then stabbed him in the back. Like the way they did that cutscene in like Gears of War Ultimate, I enjoyed it because it made Lin seem like more of a real deal demon before he died than like just getting snuck up behind and getting stabbed in the back, like they did in the first Gears of War. Which is fine. I mean, I understood they tried to make him seem like a more prominent figure before he died, even though he's still gonna fucking die, bro. Like Lin, you're dying right now. I remember this scene. You're gonna fucking die, but they made him seem like a way better soldier before he died that time, which I enjoyed. That Coalition really did a good ass job with that. Then they made Gears of War 4. Oh, Epic did. Epic was making Gears of War before Coalition. But some of the people that worked at Epic making Gears of War is working at the Coalition. So it's kind of like how the 343 and Bungie thing is. Because half of the Bungie team stayed to make Halo and made 343. All of Bungie didn't leave when they left Microsoft. Gears of War 4 does look fucking good, bro. Gears of War 5 looks amazing now with like Dolby Vision and shit on. It's just Gears of War 5 is a darker game. Gears of War 4, the lighting like from the moon and shit when you walking outside, that shit look fucking good, bro. That shit looks good. And it's still some of the most unmatched visuals in games, but people don't give Coalition a credit. Why? Because they make Gears. That's why Coalition, they can go make another fucking game that's not Gears and really show what the fuck they can do. They're going to shut a whole lot of fanboyism up, especially about Halo, Gears, and Forza, because Coalition can do some masterpiece work. They showed that with their little demo in UE5. They showed that we can do some shit, bro. They can do some crazy shit. I'm just waiting to see what the fuck they actually do. And then like you said, like Fable, I don't think Fable's coming that quick. But I wouldn't mind seeing some Fable gameplay. I want to see some Fable gameplay for sure. The showcase, I kind of want to see Starfield gameplay, but I kind of want them to keep that shit under wraps, like Bethesda always does. I know a lot of people want to see what Starfield looks like in game, in motion, but I kind of just want to coast to the finish line for Starfield, bro. Starfield has a whole lot of fucking hype, so I mean they can show something. I wouldn't mind to see something of Starfield. I wouldn't want them to show too much though. Starfield gameplay will be at the showcase. Yeah. It's kind of a consensus. Everybody like Starfield gameplay is definitely gonna be there, especially with the delay. They're definitely gonna have to show something for Starfield. I mean, I wouldn't mind not seeing it. It's just a thing that goes through my mind because I like the mystery of the game. Because like when they showed Skyrim for initially, and I seen how it looked, I almost didn't want to fucking play it because it looked so different from how Oblivion was. But then Skyrim ended up being like a fucking 20-year game. Like that shit is still booming, bro. Like the logo for the showcase is Starfield. Yeah, I know. And that fucking showcase picture was fire. The Redfall, I don't know if they're going to show Redfall. They might show it. But yeah, the logo for the showcase is definitely Starfield. That's what was so strange. The logo for the showcase is Starfield. And then they delay fucking Starfield. And I'm like, damn, bro. I mean, they can still show it. I don't know if Hellblade is finally going to be on the Xbox stage. Because Hellblade hasn't been on the Xbox stage at all. But for some reason, Hellblade is an Xbox game and it never been on the Xbox stage. So who knows if Hellblade is going to be there. Or if they're going to wait for the fucking Game Awards again. I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to Hellblade. Because Hellblade 1 is fucking crazy, bro. It messes with my brain, though, so I kind of don't play it a lot. I'm playing through it little by little. Just when the psychosis start getting to me in real life, bro, I be having to step back. And be like, all that whispering, bro, that shit's too realistic for me. I have to take my headphones off, bro. Be like, all right, bro, y'all can whisper to yourselves for a moment. You said the green thing is Avowed. Oh, shit, Avowed, bro. Obsidian don't fucking miss, bro. If they come to the showcase and Obsidian shows Avowed, like in motion, I don't even care if they announce that shit still 2 years of fucking way. If they come to the showcase, if Obsidian pulls up to the showcase, like, yeah, Grounded is coming. Because we already know they're probably going to announce Grounded day one patch, like day one release. Because it's still in beta at the moment. So the full release of Grounded is probably going to be announced at the showcase. Obsidian probably going to come out and say that. They're going to have a nice little presentation for Grounded and all that. But if they drop a fucking, like, black screen and a fucking Avowed pulls up and they show a fucking, like, just like, I don't even care if it's like a 5-minute, like, walkthrough of a fucking dungeon and you stab one fucking skeleton. I don't give no fuck. If they show that shit, Obsidian is the best team Microsoft has. Obsidian will be the #1 Microsoft team in the whole fucking company if they come to the showcase and shows fucking Avowed, bro. You said Jez Gordon saw Avowed gameplay. Bitch, why the fuck did he get everything, bro? When do I get powerful enough to see Avowed gameplay? When the fuck do I get that power, bro? I need that shit, bro. I need to find out who to talk to. Because I want to see that shit too, bro. That shit is hype. That shit is hype. See, yeah, when they show like the hand sign thing to do magic, that shit was kind of crazy. I was like, what the fuck? But if you play Pillars of Eternity, it's in Game Pass. You can play that shit right now. The magic that they do in Pillars of Eternity is strange. It's not strange, but it's just like different to like magic that you've seen in other games. Pillars of Eternity changes a whole lot of aspects of dark fantasy that most games are using the same like linear like dark fantasy path. Like, you know, you have this type magic, goblins, ghouls and shit. But like in Pillars of Eternity, all that shit is kind of different. It's warped. And the way you are as a person, like you're kind of like an evil person in Pillars of Eternity, even though you're a good guy. Like people see you as, yeah, Avowed is in the same universe as Pillars of Eternity. So if you go play Pillars of Eternity, you kind of learn about what Avowed is going to like offer in the terms of like world space. It won't be the same type of game, but in the world building of Pillars of Eternity, you'll kind of understand how Avowed is going to be world state wise. Not necessarily like story wise, but like world state wise. You'll understand like, all right, this is how creps and dungeons are going to be, with like these type of enemies are going to be there. Like the way the universe is built around Pillars of Eternity, Avowed is going to be first person action in that same fucking universe, and I can't wait for it. That is why I'm so hype about Avowed. If Jez Gordon sees fucking gameplay, bro, and they show that shit at the fucking showcase, I'm going to be hyped as hell, bro. In Exile, they definitely got something coming. I don't know if it's going to be Fallout. They could fuck around and make another Fallout game. So could Obsidian. That shit could be happening, bro. There's rumors about all kind of shit coming. And that's the beauty of rumors. Even though I don't like to really push too many rumors out, like, around. That's one of those things I really like. But the one team that I've only heard, like, one rumor about in a while, because I talked about their, like, supposed game that they're making, is Compulsion Games. The studio that made We Happy Few. They haven't made a single game since We Happy Few. Not a single fucking game. But they've been growing their studio, and they've been dropping like concept art and shit about another game that they're making. And it looks fucking weird, crazy as hell. I made a video about Compulsion's like next game, maybe, question mark. And Compulsion might just drop their new fucking game. Because they've never said anything since they've been bought by Microsoft, and since they got to grow their studio and get the money to make another fucking game. Compulsion might be the team that shows up and drops a game this year that nobody expected. Them and id Software. id Software definitely might have something. Maybe. Who knows? Because id Software has been free for the most part since Doom Eternal. They've been dropping DLCs and bitches been fire. But id Software might come with some Quake shit. Who fucking knows? I mean, they still got QuakeCon and shit coming. So they might just wait and announce some shit there. Steampunk RPG. Oh, is that what In Exile's making next? Don't underestimate Compulsion Games. It's been a while for Compulsion, bro. They might just drop some crazy heat out of nowhere. And we don't know about it because nobody talks about Compulsion Games because they made We Happy Few, and that's it. But then they did just show they put what was their first game? Was it called Contrast? Yeah, it was called Contrast. They just showed that they just put Contrast in Game Pass. I think they just put that shit in Game Pass to show like their first game they ever made. I think it was the first game they ever made. Undead Labs. I keep forgetting about them. Undead Labs ass with fucking uh State of Decay. I want them to come. I want them to show us State of Decay 3. I want to see that shit. After playing State of Decay 2 again, putting that video up on the channel, I've been enjoying the fuck out of that game again. I want some State of Decay again. Bring some more State of Decay. State of Decay 3 is gonna be fucking heat. They had Demon fucking Deer. It's gonna be Unreal Engine 5. Oh shit. No wonder they had that CGI trailer look that good. Cause I'm like, why the fuck would State of Decay be so graphically intense when I saw the CGI trailer? But if it's an Unreal Engine 5, it kind of makes sense. They probably about to make that bitch fire. That mean gameplay is about to be outrageous though. Because with the lumen and nanite shit that they can do with like day night cycles, that shit gonna be scary, bro. Because I hate going at night. Avowed isn't Unreal Engine? Really? I didn't fucking know that. I thought they were using their own engine. It is an Unreal Engine game. Holy shit. Goddamn. This shit gonna be great. Yeah, Hellblade 2 I knew was an Unreal Engine because Hellblade 1 was Unreal Engine. Because the team didn't have money for an engine back then. So they was like, fuck it, we use an Unreal because all you gotta do is like pay a couple royalties to Epic over time. Like after your game like blows the fuck up, Epic like takes royalties out of it. So you don't have to pay for the engine initially, but I think you pay like Epic a little bit over time as you use Unreal Engine. Which is why Coalition is like a demon of Unreal Engine. They've been using Unreal Engine for the whole time. Epic has literally been the ones using Unreal Engine. Grounded going to Unreal Engine 5. If Grounded goes to Unreal Engine 5, that should be good. That should look hella good. It's kind of like Minecraft RTX, which for some reason we can't share. Minecraft RTX. Somebody actually did, but then they had to turn that shit off, so then people don't share that shit. But we actually got to play Minecraft RTX, and that shit was actually pretty good. And then they patched it, so then nobody could like share RTX Minecraft. But that shit's nice, and I mean it's on PC already, but on Xbox is what we really want. The Xbox RTX games, and they're coming for sure. They're definitely coming. But everything's gonna be Unreal Engine, bro. That's gonna be crazy. Except like Slipspace with Halo and whatever id Software is using, id Tech. BioWare still using not BioWare. Fucking Bethesda still using Creation Engine. Which Creation Engine definitely just needs a new engine. I think that's what it is. I understand Creation Engine is so modular. It's so open. The mod community loves it. Bethesda loves it. But there's so many new devs that go to Bethesda, but like the Creation Engine is fucking garbage, bro. And I kind of understand. Creation Engine is so fucking old, and they just keep making iterations of it. Microsoft just needs to fund them a new engine, like they did with Slipspace. I don't think they need to ditch it, but they definitely need to fucking build a new one. is what I'm saying, because the creation engine is so fucking old. And yeah, they add elements to creation engine, but that's where Bug Thesta comes from. The engine being so fucking old, bro. That like bugs from like Morrowind pops up in like fucking Fallout 4. And it's like, how the fuck did this Morrowind bug get in here? It's because in the code, they have Morrowind code in that bitch that somebody just forgot. It slipped through the cracks. And then that bitch get in the game and it bugs the whole fucking Fallout 4 out. And it's like, why? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But it's because the modding community still loves the creation engine to mod games. It's so easy to mod the creation engine. So that's why Bethesda keeps modding it to make new games. And then the community keeps modding it to make new mods for the games. So they just need to build a whole new engine with a whole new source code. It could be Creation Engine 2.0. Who the fuck cares what they call it? They just need a new groundwork for a new engine to build at least the next Elder Scrolls on. I don't care if Starfield's built on Creation Engine that we have right now, because it's still going to be good. But the next Elder Scrolls game and the next Fallout game needs to be built on a whole new engine, bro. Not just Creation Engine that they've revitalized. No, fuck that shit. Fund them a new fucking engine, bro, and let them build a whole new engine for this new game. See, but I think the reason CD Projekt moved from Red Engine to Unreal Engine is because they don't want to have to spend the money on their engine. Because there's so many assets and shit you can just get and port into Unreal Engine so fast. It makes game development easier, of course. But like, they don't want to spend the time and the money to fine tune their own engine to make another Witcher game after they changed so much of it to make Cyberpunk. I don't think it's trash. Red Engine is, I mean, it's good. It's just they modded it so much to make Cyberpunk that they kind of butchered their own engine. And it's their own in-house engine, so they have to rework it themselves. And how much money and time would that take to rework it to turn it back into a Witcher engine? That's kind of the dilemma they're at. So they can just start again a new on Unreal Engine. I think that'll be fine. See, the reason Skyrim was limited on Xbox, and see, a lot of people don't know this, but back in the day, before modding became public, we got to test modding for Bethesda and the modder community and shit, and Xbox had all the mods from PC. We had killable. I'm talking about killing everybody mods, bro. Nude mods, body mods, fucking all the crazy shit from the Nexus was on Xbox, bro. It wasn't until the PlayStation ecosystem got added into the modding community, and the PlayStation guidelines for modding the game is so strict that you couldn't have any mods that change source code. So Bethesda had to go onto Bethesda.net where all the mods were being fucking like ported to console and strip away every fucking mod that violated PlayStation's code, and then divide those segments up into mods that PC people can use, mods that Xbox people can use, and then the small amount of mods that PlayStation people could use. And it fucked the whole Bethesda.net up. So yeah, it was PlayStation's fault that modding got so trash on console. Just for everybody's knowledge, PlayStation caused the mod community to be trash on console. We need all the PC mods. See, and look, I wish I could show you, but like my mods for like my hold on, let me see if I can just like pull up some pictures of some shit. But like my modded Skyrim before Bethesda went in there and fucked all our shit up was amazing. It was so fucking good. And then Bethesda went in there and stripped away all the fucking mods, and it fucked everything up, bro. Where am I? Oh shit. I need to see where the fuck I am on my Xbox. Hold on. Where are my captures at, bro? Show all of them. Come see if I have like some captures from back in the day. But yeah, they definitely fucked up modding for sure. But like, I had some like the dumbest, craziest mods in the fucking world, bro. And then Bethesda ruined our shit. Damn, I got hella captures from like ancients ago. Man, that shit's crazy. Damn, where the fuck are my modded Skyrim videos at? I mean, my pictures and shit. I ain't even got none no more. I got a couple of them. I ain't got the ones I'm looking for, though. I got some with Xeno with me. That nigga Xeno was a goat. Hold on. my boy Xenomorph was a goat back then, bro. He was one of the best companions you can possibly get modded into the game. Me and my boy Xeno was doing dirt on everybody in the game. But like that armor set right there, and the body mod that came with it, and the face mod, the hair mod, all that shit for that female character right there, Bethesda wiped all of that shit out. When I came back to Skyrim after they updated that shit, everything was gone, bro. Everything was gone. I was so disappointed, bro. I was so upset. I stopped playing Skyrim for a while, especially like modded version. I stopped playing that shit. Cause that shit was good. Everybody's fucking dead. Like those skeletons and shit right there are from like fire magic spells that you can get modded into the game, where it actually burns people's skin off and turn them into skeletons, or turn skeletons into dust. Like that, like the mods were so good. It was fire. I killed all the fucking Stormcloaks in the whole thing because some of those people are unkillable. So you get the killable mod so everybody be able to die, and you just kill everybody. That shit was good, bro. I'm talking about the kids, the women, the children, old people, the beggars, even people that gave you missions, bro. You can kill their ass so then they can actually be dead in your game. And then they removed all that shit. Bugged the fuck out of my game, bro. I'm talking about there was mods to be nude as hell. Everybody's just butt ass naked running around in the game. It was some good ass modding shit that can go on. And then Sony came in and fucked it all up. And I was so disappointed, bro. I was so upset. Hold on, there's some more like pictures around here somewhere. Where the fuck are they? Cause there was like armor mods from like different games and shit that was on there, and there was like body mods and shit. There was some amazing ass shit around. I ain't got all of those. What is this one? Cause yeah, they fucked all this shit up. Oh damn, this shit's kind of loud. Like I don't know what this clip is from, but like that armor, I forget what game that armor is from, but they modded that armor into Skyrim. I forget what the fuck I was doing in this game too. Oh yeah, that was a robotic companion. They had a fucking like a dwarven robot that like followed you around. She was fully voice acted. They deleted her ass from the game too. They completely deleted her ass from the game. I was so disappointed. I was like, what the fuck are they doing? There was a retexture for Dawnbreaker. That shit was fire. They deleted that fucking mod. There were so many mods in my game they just fucking deleted. Xeno ass. Xeno's a real deal demon. Smacked the shit out of her, bro. I'm like, that's my boy. That's my boy right there. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, that shit was fire, bro. But like, that shit was crazy back then with Skyrim. And then PlayStation fucked it all up. Yeah, like that time devastated the fuck out of a lot of people, bro. You go back on there and your whole mod list is blacked out. And you're like, oh fuck, bro. I'm talking about there was like music mods they ripped out of the game. There was like front screen mods that like changed your whole fucking layout of Skyrim. I'm talking about they removed all of it because of Sony's ass. And I'm like, fuck Sony for that shit, bro. But alright, Bavari, what time is it, bro? Oh shit, we've been in stream for 2 hours 30 minutes. That is the longest stream we've been on. But I think we gotta end the stream actually. So yeah, we're going to end the stream. I'm definitely gonna get black. I'm not gonna forget it, bro. I'm definitely about to go play that shit. Cause if I remember correctly, that shit is fire. But number one scalper, thank you for coming out. Bavari, everybody that came in to watch. There was 19 people at one point. I don't know what happened to everybody, but that's fine. We had a good whole stream. We had a good time. So thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new. And I'll see y'all in the next one.